I know, but I wrote it down wrong. I
Oh.
put Wednesday.
Wow.
Meanwhile, we were saying it's Friday.
Yeah, we're all over the place.
Oh, my God.
It's
Hold on.
Thursday, September 18th, 2025, in case that's a problem.
Yeah. And we're coming to you live, and we almost had a Category 5 disaster, which stopped that from happening. I had to call Carmen last night and talk to her on the phone.
I was so worried.
Brutal.
What did you think when your phone rang and it was me?
Oh my! I had no clue. I was like, "We're off tomorrow. He's sick."
Was there a second where you thought Daddy's going to pay for the whole wedding? Carmen, I know we were joking around, but have the wedding whenever you want, and here's a check.
Yeah. I got
Okay.
it.
Yeah. No, listen. Wedding has
I got a
been
sponsor for it.
please.
Mhm.
Wedding has been moved. We did talk about just making it a
We did it,
station
guys.
event.
We did it.
We talked him out of getting married.
If I've ever seen anyone who deserves to have a Taco Bell wedding,
Right.
it has to be Carmen.
Run for the
you.
border.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd look so beautiful in Hot Packets.
Right?
Right?
They used that bell that they use for the dong, 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 dong,
Yeah.
dong, dong.
Oh, the Diablo sauce.
Oh,
White Devil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's
I'm
perfect.
in.
Oh, Blanco, Diablo Blanco.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Chad and I talked about it yesterday, and he was like, "Well, this and that," and I was like, "You figure out a date. Let me know."
Oh, it's fine already.
Honeymoon's
No.
over.
Mm-hmm.
No. Listen, I hate putting this out there. He's gonna kill me. He's really into like numerology
Shut up.
and stuff.
Shut up.
So
Nerd.
so like his number.
Nerd wizard.
So his number is 8, and my number is 3.
That sounds
So-
right.
So he would really like to
Calvin, you almost got me, dude. I almost spit that coffee everywhere. She's a 3, he's an 8.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm. That is
Did you just
hilarious.
get it, Jill? Jesus.
It's early, man. But no, that's very good.
Damn it. So he would really like the day that we get married on to be one of those numbers.
What can I ask you? Why is 8? Why is 8
Well,
his number?
He's got 8 abs,
True.
obviously.
So it's one of those things like you can go through. There's different ways to measure it, but it's like a number that is reoccurring in your life that comes up,
Right.
and then that number is tied into what your angel
My
or
number is
life
300
is.
pounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you can do it by different ways and stuff like that. Like I would be a 3 or a 5, but 3 is my predominant number. I listen.
Leaning more towards 3, but whatever.
You guys are jerks.
Oh, man.
It says 8 is a symbol of balance, abundance, new beginnings, and infinity.
Hmm.
All right.
Mine's
Yeah.
0 because I'm built like a 0. I don't know. I don't believe in any of that, but
Right.
it doesn't mean it's not
But again,
real.
that's what he's into, and you know what I mean. Like when we did the numbers and the angel test and this and that. And
Oh
then
my! The angel
I want
test.
to take the angel test.
What is
Yes.
the angel
to
test?
figure out like what your angel. It's basically the number test. Like it tells you what your life purpose is, or what angel watches over you, and it
You guys.
is all determined by
Oh
your.
my God! What goes on in your house?
Yeah.
Trust, I know, I get it.
Remember when you used to paint your boobs?
Yep.
Now look at you. You got angels.
Yes, because my thing was like, I was saying, let's keep our anniversary December 18th, so it would be easy to remember.
Yeah.
Right? That's my thought process. And he's like, well, are you sure? Because that's not our number. So what if we change our anniversary to a new date?
You
to
don't
get
really
one of our
have
numbers?"
it. Your anniversary is your wedding date. You got all other anniversaries prior to your
Fall.
wedding disappear.
Right. I get
Yeah,
that.
I
But
can't remember.
Amanda and
anything.
I don't even know how long we're married half the time.
How do you break up with an angel?
Oh.
So like when he was going over that and he just started throwing numbers at me, I was like, listen, you figure out the date that correlates with the number that you want, and that's when it will happen.
Hey,
It's
I'd like to
that
argue with the
easy.
guy, but the guy turned a losing high school football organization around in one
You're
season.
going to say a loser.
No. He took a losing football team and organization and turned them into winners right around. So I don't know what angel's watching him or what numbers he's working on, but he's doing pretty good.
Right. And then on top of that, I was over here, small wedding. he still keeps in touch with a lot of friends from college.
You were ready to
And-
turn away your daily friends and coworkers, and he's going back to college to invite people.
John Brennan out. Pete
John
Brennan
Monica.
in.
Monica out.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's like, how much are we spending? How much are our parents going to help us? I'm just looking. My dad literally said at the end of it, just elope. Go elope. Have a good time.
Because let me just tell you why, as a father, okay? I would rather give my daughter $10,000 after she eloped so that they could use that to start a family
Right.
than to pay for a big party.
And that's what my dad is very, what is the word?
Mexican.
Delvin?
Frugal.
Frugal.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So in his eyes, I am very much my father's daughter.
Yeah.
I'm like, I rather take
Same
that money.
mustache.
This guy's on fire today.
I know. Damn it. So I am very much like him where I'm like, yes, I rather just take that money that we were going to spend on the party and just keep it small, go to the courthouse, have a nice little dinner with some people.
Can I throw this in, though?
Yeah.
When I got married, I was not making a lot of money at all. And neither was Amanda. Together, the two of us weren't making a fraction of what I make now.
Right.
And my father-in-law offered us $10,000 to get married. And I said to Amanda, we should go to Vegas and get married and use that money to start a family and a house and all this stuff. And she was like, oh, maybe. And, this, that, and the other thing. And we had a wedding, and I don't regret it at all. I don't regret it because we're still able to start a family. We're still able to buy a house. We're still able to do all that stuff. It wasn't like the $10,000 would have bought our whole dream future. So really weigh it out and see what's more important to you.
Well, and I've had women reach out, and I've had like wedding planners reach out, and they were like, hey, just some advice, this and that. And it's a mix. It is, the wedding is for you guys, keep it small. It's all about the people surrounding you, not about how many people are there. And then the next email is, girl, invite everybody you can and take the money and run.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, okay, people, that's, what I mean?
You will make a lot of money.
So, and then it's, okay, well, screw it. Let's just make it a station event. That way I don't have to plan it. You know what I mean?
I think you can have a decent sized wedding and come up with some station event-ish type stuff on top of that. Like if we're having Carmen's bachelorette party where somebody's paying you to go out and having a party somewhere and girls come out and party. You know what I'm saying? Like there's money to be made there.
Right. And there's events that we can do leading up to it. So I think at the end of the day, listen, Chad wants all his friends there, and he's like, I really want my, my friends from college and my family and these people and this. And I'm like, okay, so we're having a big wedding. I am easy.
Yeah.
Chad is the bridezilla in this.
Okay, I believe that. I believe that.
What does J-Ro think?
So J-Ro's in the wedding party, and basically that's the other thing that he's doing is reaching out to all of his groomsmen to see like.
And how many did we have? Did we settle on?
Yes. So he finally told me he has 5.
Okay.
And I have 5.
So then that leads you to who?
So it goes Barb, Ashley, Leanne, Kayla, JoJo.
Man,
I thought JoJo was marrying you. She's out?
No. That's like I want her in the wedding party, but it was
JoJo.
But it's all based on how many he had. Yes.
JoJo from the radio station, JoJo?
Yes.
I didn't know you two were so close.
Yes. JoJo is close to everybody, but JoJo and I are, yes, very close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've been on dates with her and Everly before. Everly is in love with Chad.
All right, Everly likes all of us. Don't make it like you're so special.
You should see them together.
Yeah.
She likes me best.
It's adorable. I'll send you guys some pictures.
JoJo in the party. Monica not even invited.
Wow.
Monica is invited.
Oh, now that it's a free for all.
Spot opened up, yeah.
Now that J-Ro's going.
Now it's Gen Pop. J-Ro and Gen Pop.
Listen, my list originally was just family and you guys, and then of course Chad, and then Chad was like,
wedding.
well, but that's because it was going to be so soon. But now
she had the conversation with Chad where she's like, I wouldn't even invite them if I didn't have to.
Yeah.
I'll just never hear the end of it.
you were getting invited no matter what.
Uh-huh.
Old money bags. They want you out.
You were
Well,
definitely
the pressure's on, huh?
yeah. So really it was just a time frame thing. if it was gonna be in such short notice, it was really going to be a small group of people. But looking back, he's like, no, I want all my friends, all my family, and I want that too. But if we were gonna do it in December, there's no way we could invite that many people.
Right.
It was just not logical or logistic.
I also think that you don't have to say this out loud, but the truth is that it hurts people to pay that extra money in December.
Yeah. And that was something that he brought up, and that was another thing that we were like, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. So that's when he came back with, why don't we just change our anniversary date and just change our date? And I was like, okay. So listen, he's
Bridezilla.
He is Bridezilla, and I am just the person who's planning it.
So now maybe not even this year, right?
Well, yeah, not in 2025. Wow. It'll be in 2026, because the other part is, so we figured out.
Now we can't fire her at the end of the year.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Perfect.
So we figured out around about the date that we met down in Sarasota, and that would be like May or June.
What did the angels say? Is that okay?
So, but then his reaction was, but that's almost a year away, and I don't want to wait that long. And I'm like, listen, MFer, you got to come up with something. You got to figure it out.
Compromise.
Yeah.
Well,
if you need me to make decisions, just let me know.
So
the funny thing is, like, you and Chad are very similar to me and my wife. Before we got married, we already lived together for like a couple years.
Right.
Once we had our wedding, got married, like nothing changed.
Nothing
Right.
It was so weird. Like, we got home, we're like, all right,
now.
well,
Yeah.
we're married now, and like nothing really changed.
yeah. So, and like I said,
Well, you guys could do it.
Yeah.
yeah. He keeps asking me, so what do you want? What do you want? And I was like, are you going to be there? And am I saying yes to you? That's all I care about.
Oh
Everything
my
else
God.
is just,
That is real love.
yes.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I care about. I would marry him in the courthouse tomorrow and be done with
I feel
it.
like my wife said the same thing. Like, are you going to be there? Because if you're there, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Total opposite. Well,
So-
all right. Well, that is the saga that rolls on.
So all you guys be
I
on
want
the
to figure out
lookout.
what my angel is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do it. You should. It's interesting.
If
and
it's not, I have a giant tattoo of the angel Michael on my arm, and with a sword of the angel Michael, the archangels. And if that is not my angel, that's pretty dumb. It's like having him with the wrong team on my arm.
Well, I don't think he's one of the angels that.
Oh my God.
But again, your angel is directly correlated to your number, and really it's just an insight to your life.
Oh my Jesus. What if I,
My
what if I have
number-
the wrong angel on me?
My number is 666, and my angel is the archangel.
Lucifer.
You know him as Lucifer, Beelzebub,
Gotcha.
Satan.
Oh, I couldn't even say it as a joke.
But you don't even believe this
I know,
stuff.
but it's so been so ingrained in my head that I don't believe in God necessarily, and I have an angel tattoo on my arm.
Well, that's what I'm
I
saying.
wear a
yeah.
St. Michael necklace.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just so weird. I feel like on the surface there's something there. I believe in something. I just don't really know what it is. You know what I
Do you
mean?
think that's because you went to Catholic school
I think that-
early on, that it was kind of ingrained in you?
Oh,
that's,
absolutely!
you
Not
know-
only at Catholic school, but Italian family
Yeah.
and that kind of neighborhood. And all that
Grandparents.
stuff. Yeah, I mean, for sure. My grandmother who I was closest to, was super religious.
Right. So it's just
And-
normalized.
Yeah. Like more of the tattoo and all that stuff is symbolic of my grandmother than it is anything else.
Right.
But that is just I don't know. That's weird. Yesterday I did something that made me feel like a man. Anybody want to guess?
You replace something, or
It wasn't man work.
oh
It
no.
wasn't man work.
Okay,
I'll give you
made
that.
You feel like a man.
Because the last time I felt like a man like this, and this is totally different than that, I bought a trailer hitch. I went to a store on Hillsborough Avenue that sold trailer hitches. I go, hey, I need a trailer hitch. And the guy handed me this hunk of metal that weighed 50 pounds. I was like, here you go. And I had to put a pin and put it in my thing and the receiver and all that. And I put it in and I was like, I've never felt like a man before like this. I just bought a hunk of metal from a guy and used it for something. I don't know. It was so weird. I was like, I'm a man. Yesterday I went somewhere and made a purchase, and it just made me feel like a man. It's not necessarily manly, I don't think, but it just for me it was.
A manly purchase.
You went to the farm place.
Ooh, you're along. No, but you're along the same lines.
You went to a
Hardware store.
You're drifting. I went to Bass Pro Shop yesterday.
all right.
Boy, I got to tell you, you walk in there and it's like you walked into a different world.
Oh,
I
that
feel
place
like
is
I'm in Colorado.
awesome.
Oh, it's great. Like it's like Office Depot. You go in Office Depot and you want to buy everything in there,
Yeah.
even though you don't need any of it.
Yeah.
Why do I need pink sticky notes and all this stuff? But they had so many things there.
It's like, I kind of would like a 4-wheeler and a crossbow.
Yeah. Oh, it was great. I bought fishing poles yesterday. I was like, I want to start getting out on the water, and the place to do it is to go get the right fishing poles and go get all set up. So this guy's ready to catch some bass.
I love the viral videos of idiots jumping in the big tank there with the fish.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that while I was there. I was like, who does
It looks refreshing.
Speaking of viral videos, one of the things we talk about on the show a lot is the guys who make videos by trapping a sexual predator. They online flirt with a guy, and then they have him come what he thinks he's meeting a 13-year-old kid or something along those lines. And then, I'm all for identifying who the bad guys are, but then they start like beating the guy up, and you almost feel bad for the victim. I mean, you almost feel bad for the predator rather, because they're smacking him in the face, and they're knocking him down, and they're beating him up in the store. And there's usually 4 or 5 of them. And Gio sent me a story where they're finally arresting those guys.
Yeah,
now.
some of them.
You a lot of times people reach out to me, and they're like, "We got to go after this guy. He lives over here." I'm like, "What are you coming to me for?" I make fart jokes on the radio.
Some of those guys don't care. They're go ahead, call the cops. Boom, punch him in the face.
Yeah, because they know they're not going to call the cops, because if they do, they go to jail.
Yeah.
What are you coming to me for? I just talk about how me and my dad should show up in a van and we're the executioners and stuff. Why would you ask me?
Oh, no. It would be nice.
Whose car are we taking?
Yeah.
I have 17 guns, but why would you call me?
17. How dare you?
In the room. I mean.
Oh, yeah. Within reach. Yeah. No, I don't know. I just it's weird because I think those videos have the opposite effect that you want to.
Yeah, because you definitely want them caught, and you watch To Catch a Predator, and you're like, okay, they can have them. They have actual police there and stuff. But if you're just a rogue group going out and doing it, first off, who are you, vigilantes?
Right.
You're not
and
supposed to.
You're going to find
that.
out some of those guys have child porn.
Right, and also 99% of the time, those videos that I see where they're punching the guy and stuff, you're like, clearly this guy has
mental issues.
problem. Yeah.
It makes you start feeling bad for the predator.
But
it has a reverse effect.
Then I feel bad for feeling bad for the predator.
Right,
I'm like, wait a minute, this guy is trying to bang a kid. Why do I feel bad for him?
Do you know why I feel bad for him? Because we know so many of them. So let's take Love Tiger, for instance. Love Tiger's got mental issues. Love Tiger also, can you imagine if a girl 15, 13, 25, or 50 was trying to entice him, he'd be like, okay, I'll come meet you. He doesn't know, he knows, but he doesn't know, and in his eyes, this is the first time a girl has ever wanted to meet him and date him. He doesn't take into consideration that she's underage. And those, most of the time, those fake predators are aggressive.
The weird thing is, though, I've known at least 2 pedophiles in my lifetime, and they were both very normal people.
What does that say about you?
I know.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something, Carmen? I'll tell you exactly what it is. I know one, and I think the key in this is all Newport Richie.
Maybe
the guy that I know is from Newport Richie.
The guy I knew was not Newport Richie.
Oh,
but when they got busted, it was like, what? It wasn't like, I would not describe those
What's
people
more
as
surprising? Okay, the guy who, what was the guy's name? Justin?
Oh, Pulowski?
Pulowski. What was more surprising with him, that it was meeting somebody underage, or that it was a boy?
Yeah.
That's what you were like, what?
Both.
By the way, you throwing John Reap in the mix?
Oh, yeah.
There's another one.
Oh, yeah.
Would you think he's got mental problems when he's sitting here?
But do we put John Reap in the category? We don't.
Well, we don't know yet.
We don't know.
We don't know whether we don't know anything, whether he's guilty of anything or guilty of everything.
Or is there a difference between somebody who is looking at pictures and somebody who was trying to meet kids?
Yes, there is. I mean, it's
still
bad.
creepy.
Yes, it's bad.
I don't want that person around my kids.
It's bad and worse.
I gotta think though that the people that are actually meeting the kids, at one point they were the people just looking at pictures.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, because you can see a commercial for pizza and then you order pizza. It's two different things. You know what I mean?
It's really hard not to order the pizza.
Right. Listen, you can say, "Oh man, I wish I could have pizza," and then move on with your life, or you're like, "Screw it, I'm getting the pizza. I don't care if the cops kick my door in."
You just watch it. I'm getting that goddamn pizza someday.
I just want to eat one pizza. Just one slice.
Just one.
Yeah.
That'll hold me over.
Hello? How old is your pizza? I don't like pizza that's been sitting around for a while.
What
I like it
happens if
fresh.
a bunch of guys show up at your house? What's up? You thought you were ordering a pizza?
Yeah.
I feel like we're ruining pizza now.
But there is the one that I've talked about before. It's on YouTube, and the guy is it's Colorado Ped Patrol.
Yeah.
And what he does is he goes and he has all the chat logs and everything. Literally has a binder, has pictures. Because they'll be like, "What?" And they'll be like, "You're here to meet Sarah, right?" Or whatever. And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And he goes, "Is this you?" And then shows him like a naked picture of himself.
That's the worst. Can you imagine that?
And he's like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "Listen, you can talk to us, or we can just call the cops."
Or
He
we
goes,
beat you down in the frozen food aisle.
but they never beat him.
Oh,
they
don't?
never beat the guys up and stuff. He goes, you can talk to us, or we're going to call the cops right now. He goes, we have so many catches, whatever, and I've only called the cops on 70% of them or something. So if you have a conversation with us, meanwhile, 100% of the time they call the cops. So they talk to the guy and blah blah blah, and then they always start out lying. And he's like, I have it right here. Just be honest with me. And that was the one where they had the guy who was like 60-something years old, who is meeting a 12-year-old boy, call his wife on speakerphone. Ugh. But, and then at the end of the thing, he's like, all right, well, the cops are here. And they're like, you said.
You got me.
Yeah.
Jeez.
How did I trust guys who cornered me in the frozen food aisle?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I can't even imagine that phone call for any of those reasons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Having to do that. Imagine what do you say? That would be 100% the last time I ever talked to my wife.
Like I said, the two guys that I knew, there was never an indication, not an off-color joke, nothing that would make me think that they would be into that.
Were they into like part of me thinks that sometimes like the guy that I know, right, was meeting a girl that he thought was in her teens and like slutty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he wasn't trying to get a kid. He just thought he was trying to get a slutty girl who happened to be like 15 or 14 or whatever. Yeah, no, doesn't make it better, but he wasn't after little kids. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, as long as she's like a 15-year-old slut, that's fine.
No, but
I know.
There's just a difference between trying to get a child and trying to get a. So in his mind, he just thought he scored with a slutty girl.
Yeah.
So it may still makes him a complete and utter scumbag, and I'm glad he got caught.
I told you Shane Gillis has the bit about like Indian guys and stuff. I don't know what the age of consent is over there or whatever, but they come over here and they're like, you're here to meet a 15-year-old girl, and he's like, yes. Like he's very excited. Like I scored. This is the greatest day of my life.
Yeah.
Why are the cops here?
The dude that I knew, he got busted. He had VHS tapes that he ordered online, and apparently it was like a sting.
Oh yeah, because they got all of those marked, and they watch them. They travel. They watch them to see who goes to the who's distributing them. That's how they get it.
And the thing about that is that guy probably thought, ooh, I'm smart. I'm not going to get it on my computer.
The digital
I'll
image.
get it. Yeah, so that way it's not traceable and stuff. Meanwhile, you're buying the stuff on the computer, I would imagine, unless you're writing to the back of a magazine or something.
It's such a weird. I'm so glad that world is removed from us. You know.
Oh yeah.
Although if we think about it, we know a couple people in our circle where we go, that guy probably.
Right. Yeah.
That guy probably. Yeah.
But then the ones you don't are the ones that get busted.
The ones that get you. Yeah.
You know.
All right. Well, what a way to start a Thursday morning.
Yeah, we were talking about weddings and then talking about pedophiles. So we got it all covered, folks.
Yep.
We got a lot to get into. Of course, we'll talk about the Jimmy Kimmel stuff today. We got an open letter rewind to do, so we'll do that next. We'll get into Sporkle. Sad news. If you did not win them, there is no more Cage the Elephant tickets at show us last night. Yes.
Dude, I am still recovering.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, it was
being back.
so good.
Do you know how many people hit me up and they're like, are you here? Are you serious? We'll play Sporkle next after the open letter rewind. It's the Mike Calta show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
One, his father was
boobs.
Eddie Van Halen. And the other one is his weight.
Yeah.
Because if he was Eddie Van Halen skinny, he'd be a superstar right now. He's famous and he's doing well and he's playing it, but he'd be a headliner, I think.
He looked a little skinnier last time I saw him. Like not as big as he was at one point.
I've said it a bunch of times. He's got his father's musician genes and his mother's fat genes.
Yeah.
It's his problem, man. Get him on the shot, get him on something. He'll be able to beat it.
He is so good though. He was showing, because remember I played you that new single that he has out where he's playing guitar and he's almost playing it like slap bass where he's doing the thing and he's tapping in between. And he was showing the guy. He goes, "It's pretty easy. You just do this." And he started it slow and he's going and then he plays it up to speed and then he's like, And you're like, Jesus.
Yeah, that whole family, man, they got the gene for
It's
sure.
It's wild, yeah, because the father, Alex and Eddie's father, was a musician, and then those guys, and thank God they decided to switch instruments because Alex started out on guitar. Could you imagine if Eddie never played guitar?
Yeah.
He'd be like, yeah, mediocre Eddie on drums over there.
Do you think it's hereditary or you just have like the best teacher in the world?
I think both.
It's got to be hereditary.
I think it's both.
Yeah,
because I mean, you also have like Dweezil Zappa, whose father was Frank Zappa, but also learned from Eddie. Like Eddie came over and hung out and taught him and stuff.
And Satriani.
Yeah, Satriani. You have Steve Vai and you have Kirk Hammett. Both took lessons from Satriani. So I think it's a little of both. I would say.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, if you have a little bit of it in you to absorb that stuff, and then all of a sudden you've got all these great teachers, you know.
Yeah.
Friday we're going to be out at the Hooters in Brandon, which I passed yesterday on my manly trip to the Bass Pro Shop. We'll be out there for a liquid lunch starting at 11 o'clock. Please come out and join us. I will be evidently buying people beers, Bud Lights for everybody. I saw that. Well, supplies
First 102, yeah.
Why don't
First
even have that kind of money? I got to save for Carmen's wedding.
Getting a draft Bud Light, and then also the hat, the 50 Tampa Bay hat.
Is this the one over in Adamo?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You coming?
I think I might.
Shh.
No,
Shut up. Yeah, you're not.
I wish I could.
I will be there at 11 o'clock from 11 to 1. Monica and Dizzy will be out there. They'll be broadcasting live with JP, who will be chiming in from wherever he does the show from.
All right, Calta, that's enough.
Yeah, thank you, JP. Wrap it up.
Get off the air.
Come on out there and join us starting at 11 o'clock Friday at the Brandon Hooters. Right now, we got to give away some stuff with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Come on. Engage, slow.
Carmen said, come on.
That's how long it took. That's ridiculous.
I would write that up and tell engineering.
Well, they're not invited to the wedding.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
Well, Mike
they
Cernak
are.
is. Dylan's not.
Good luck getting anything fixed.
Listen, I know how to fix it. I just got to do it.
All right. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, today we're going to be playing Fictional and Factual. Can you give the name of a fictional character, and can you give the surname of a fictional character and the surname of a real person?
Ooh. All both in the same answer?
Wait. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
This engagement's really got you off.
Listen, I'm all over the place today.
Slow buttons.
She didn't send me the open letter.
Oh, man.
There was a lot going on yesterday.
No,
so I am going to give you the surname of a fictional character and the surname of a real person. You're going to give me the shared first name.
Okay.
Got it?
Got
Yes.
it. That makes
Okay.
more sense.
Yes. All right. Your first one. Bedelia Earhart.
Bonnie.
Medelia.
Amelia.
Amelia Bedelia?
Yeah.
Who's that?
That's she's
character.
famous for being
In a book.
I have no idea.
Oh,
I just knew Earhart and it
Yeah.
rhymed with Bedelia, so
Galvin.
there you
Okay. Wilkes Lennox.
Booth.
Annie.
John.
What'd you say, Mike?
Annie.
Annie. Yes. Your next one. Fonzarelli.
Arthur.
Ash. Mike. Swan Hadid.
Bella.
Mike. Griswold.
Clark.
Gable. Mike. Scully.
Vince.
Carvey. Oh, sorry.
Dana.
Galvin. Gail. Lamore.
Louis.
Gail.
King.
Lamore.
Crystal.
Dorothy
Ah, damn it.
is what I was looking
Oh, yeah.
What's that, Joe?
No point.
for. Unger.
Felix.
Galvin. House. Hines.
Gregory.
Mike. And Pap. We're halfway there.
What is happening?
Ah,
Well,
tell you.
I'll tell you what's happening. Gio has 0 points on the board. Galvin has 3, and Michael is your leader by 2. He's winning with 5.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Fictional and factual. You're giving me the first name. Your next one. Go Lightly. Hunter.
Holly.
Mike. Simpson. Hickam.
Bart.
Simpson. Hickam.
Jessica.
Homer.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Homer
With
Hickam.
Guess.
the guess. Erie. Austin.
Powers.
You don't know how
I
the
don't
game
think.
works.
Yeah,
You don't get this.
I'm very
What-
confused.
What was the first name?
Erie, Austin,
I don't know.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Jane.
Oh, damn it. Not Steve.
No.
Jane Eyre.
Erie, Air. Yep. You're right. My bad.
I know.
Mouse, Rourke,
Mickey.
Galvin, Priestley,
Jason.
Lambert,
Jessica? No, that's what.
Priestley, Lambert, Miranda.
Oh, that's not even a real person.
That's fictional.
I know.
Bates, Mailer,
Norman.
Mike, Nyland, McGowan,
Rose.
Mike, and Pap. We are on the last three.
Gio has 1 single point on the board. Galvin with 4, and Michael is ahead. He's winning with 8.
Just
Gotcha.
out of reach there.
All right, we're doing fictional and factual. Your last three, here we go. Cheeks, Koufax,
Maurice.
Sandy.
Mike. Bickley, Tritt,
Travis. Nope. Oh, okay.
It's Bickle.
Bickle, yeah.
Bickle.
Not
That's
Bickley.
why I-
How do you get Bickley out of that?
I don't know because that's what I got.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Watch a movie.
There's
every
no
once in a while.
Y in it.
Yeah.
And your last one,
You're Bickle.
Smith, Churchill,
Winston.
Winston.
Mike.
James.
Bickle. James.
Your final score.
Bickley. She said Bickley.
Yeah,
All right.
That hurt my ears, Carmen.
Well, you're welcome.
that works.
Yeah, that's what you get.
I couldn't hear the final score.
Well, okay. I'll give it to you now.
Yeah.
Gio with a single point on the board.
Thank
Galvin
you.
with 4, and Michael is your triumphant champion. He won with 10.
10. That's monstrous.
I should get a point for hitting you with the Maurice Cheeks.
Yeah.
Who's Maurice Cheeks?
Basketball player.
I got 2 in a row.
Oh, is that?
Was there a rule? Did you have a rule?
No.
Yeah, but it was wiped
yeah,
out already.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
wiped out a long time
I
ago.
wiped it out last week.
Gotcha.
Good morning. Who's this?
Hello?
Yeah. I said, who's this?
Travis Bickley.
Okay. So you were the winner. Now you're just an idiot.
You get Cage Elephant tickets.
Mike Calta, show hello.
Travis.
I didn't ask you who it was. I just said Mike Calta, show hello.
Hey, I was getting ahead of it.
Oh, all right. Good. I like a guy who's thinking ahead.
This isn't Travis Bickley, is it?
Travis,
Close.
I'm going to
Close.
put you on hold. Carmen will grab you during the break and we'll hook you up with a prize. I'm sorry to tell you that the caged elephant has already passed.
Oh,
That's all right. We have other stuff to give you, so please hold on. Thank you, Travis Bickley. I mean, Carmen.
No.
L-E or L-E-Y.
How does everyone say Calta when it's Calta?
Because
People
it's-
get things wrong, okay? It happens.
You're adding a letter that didn't exist.
Okay,
It'd be
but
like Calty.
mistakes happen. Life is a mistake. You
No,
were a
life is
mistake.
not. I was not. Okay.
Like-
I mean, I probably was a mistake.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm going to give you
that's
that one.
Everything, like things happen, mistakes
For
happen.
a reason. You
There's
think they
a-
happen for the angels. The angel
There's
number.
a lot going on over here,
All right,
okay?
All right. I got you.
So, like, I'm not
I
just
expect you
reading
to know how to
Snorkel.
say every name
I
from
get that.
every character in the history of cinema and books.
Yeah, I have
Start
No,
studying.
I have no idea who that is.
Travis Bickley?
Yeah.
It's Bickle!
Okay, and I still don't know who it is.
One of the most prominent characters in modern day movies.
You
Not-
talking to me?
Yeah?
Not in HD.
Not
No.
in
Not
HD.
Nate Shea.
No.
Haven't seen it.
One of the most copied characters and one of the most
Quoted lines.
quoted lines
Oh.
ever in the history of movies.
Yeah,
You talking
for
to
old
Moo.
guys.
Yeah.
No, for
Yes,
just
for
people
old-
with a common knowledge of
Go
pop
ahead.
culture.
Go ask your son. Go ask your daughter.
My son is
You're
19.
You're not 19.
Yeah.
I'm closer to him than I am to your age.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
Yes.
Yeah,
20.
I'm closer to his age than your age. So suck it, loser. You're old. I don't know it.
Don't
So
dare
get-
talk to me. Who you talking to me?
Yeah.
You talking to me?
She's 20 from you. She's 16 from your son.
So
Yeah.
Like,
You're lucky I'm not fast at math, buddy. I'd be really pissed off at you. You pickle. Well, Galvin, what do you have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, I got you, Carmen. I'll save you.
Thank
over
you.
here. Cry about it. Don't scream for ice cream. And I am not answering that.
All right, we're going to talk about that. We'll, of course, talk about Jimmy Kimmel and everything else that's going on in this show. Bickle. Travis Bickle.
Bickley.
Oh, Jesus. It's the Mike Calta Show. News is next on 102.5 The Bone. I am trying not to eat anything. I've been fluctuating.
Anything?
Dude, Galvin, I've been fluctuating between the same 4 pounds for the whole week. Go up 2, down 1. Down 2, up 1. It's unbelievable.
You got to exercise, I think.
I am exercising.
That's what's going to push you over the next plateau.
I am exercising, and I am hardly eating anything, but I'm also hardly pooping. So
That's because your body's using all the nutrients.
Yes, I get it. Like I'm trying to figure out a healthy balance between the two. So it's not. I feel good. I could see that I'm, my clothes and stuff. I'm physically losing weight, but I'm not going down in poundage enough.
I feel like they say if you don't eat, that slows your metabolism down even more.
I am eating. I'm eating protein, and I'm having protein shakes and those sort of things. I'm just trying not to, I am not sitting down and eating pasta by any means. I'm not, like yesterday, I had, I bought Links of sausage, like those little fat sausages.
Yeah.
And I ate one of those yesterday. I had a couple of cheese sticks. I didn't even eat dinner last night. My wife was, my daughter had volleyball, and she took them. They went to Taco Bell, and I was like, no, I'm just going to bed. I didn't even eat dinner. And you expect, skipping a major meal.
You're setting yourself up to just face a gauntlet this weekend because you're going to Hooters and then the brisket shop within 24 hours.
I will not eat anything.
And then the tailgate on Sunday.
Yeah.
I will not
And
eat
it's his
anything at
birthday.
Hooters. I may have a salad at Hooters. Hooters makes a great grilled chicken salad.
That is true.
Then on Saturday, I can eat brisket at the brisket shop, so I will be partaking in that.
All right.
And then Sunday, I could eat some of the stuff on the tailgate. So
All right,
I'm good.
So just the meats, the proteins, you're good.
I can eat the proteins, and I'm not eating that much. So I have a couple bites, and I'm full. So I'm pretty good there. I don't really drink. I'll have probably a couple Bud Lights at the tailgate, but that's keeping my count low.
The fact that you can sit in a Hooters and not order the chicken wings.
Yeah.
With the smell just in
I
the
know.
air, that
It's
is
not easy.
very impressive to me. You can handle if you can handle that, you really can handle anything.
Oh boy, I feel like I could take on the world.
You really can.
Well, that's happening this weekend. Friday, you got the liquid lunch. Saturday, you have the brisket shop broadcast with Gio and John Senning live out at the brisket shop on Armenia. They have a great setup over there. Have you been there?
Yes.
Yeah, they have a great setup. They have a store in there, like a retail store. You can go in and get all the stuff for your barbecue. They have their kitchen in the back where they do all the cooking, and then they have an outdoor area that's got TV screens. They've got it looks like somebody's really nice backyard.
Yeah.
And they've got grilling areas out there where they teach grilling classes and stuff, and you can go out there and watch them grill or take lessons on grilling. And John, I heard, is going to be putting some tomahawks on the thing at 2:00.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
We'll
I'm
be out there
excited
noon to 2.
May I suggest you go over there to the brisket shop, eat all that stuff, get it all over your hands, and then go over to the Humane Society and go see the dogs. They will love you, man.
They just run all towards me at once.
Oh, my son called me yesterday. FaceTime me. Hey, what? Just ask me for money or whatever it is. Don't give me the hey, the warm up.
Did you hit him with, well, I already paid your ticket?
No, I didn't even see him yesterday, and I think that was by design. Last night I texted him and I said, "You home?" He said, "No, I didn't come back home. Sorry, I didn't see you today." I was like, "Yeah, you're probably smart because tomorrow I'll forget about the ticket."
Carmen, the house is so big they don't even know if anybody's here.
No, it's because he stays in his room and I don't get
And
to
plus,
see
this
him.
old ass car isn't out there.
Yeah.
Right.
You got a text. I can't walk to the east side of the estate.
So I can only tell when he's here when the ring doorbell when he's leaving.
Right.
Anyway, so he texts me and he's like, FaceTime calls me and I go, "What?" And he goes, "Just hear me out." I go, "No." And he shows me a picture of this kitten and he's like, "Please, can I go?" And I go, "No, I don't." I go, "I don't want to. I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't even like the first cat I have. I don't want another cat." And he goes, "This one could live in my room." And I go, "Nothing could live in your room. You barely live in your room." I'm like, "You're never here." I was like, "No." I'm like, "Look,
Cats want to run around too. They don't want to be stuck in one room.
no. I hate to be a dick, but I don't. We're not getting a cat. You want to get a cat? It's time for you to move out. That's the deal. I even said, eventually we're gonna get another dog. I feel that coming,
Yeah.
but we're not
3
getting another
dogs.
cat.
What is
3
it?
dogs, or when unfortunately one of the dogs passes, whatever you think of that, or
I think that my wife would be more susceptible to getting another dog and having a third dog.
3 dogs.
3
I
dogs
know.
is a lot, Michael.
Listen, I
love it.
I'm not for it.
I'm all for it.
I know. But my wife cannot look at an ad on Facebook where somebody is trying to find a home for a doodle where she's not like, oh look. I go, what? They're all cute. What do you want from me?
Do you want a Frenchie?
No.
My in-laws just had Frenchie puppies.
That's his brother. His
Yeah.
brother
My
has
brother
all
has
the Frenchies.
2 Frenchies
Yeah.
and 3 Frenchies or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, tomorrow in the studio. Do we have anything scheduled tomorrow?
No.
Carmen,
Yes.
I'm sorry that you will not be here tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
You can't eat
Okay.
it.
Oh.
If we can catch it, I feel like it's an animal.
What?
The Caby Bara Cafe is coming in
Oh.
tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they are bringing, I don't know what they're bringing, but I know they're bringing probably capybaras.
So,
And they have a fox.
oh, awesome.
Have you seen that fox? It's the
No,
one
but
with
have
the
you
big
ever
ears?
have you ever heard a fox laugh?
No.
When you they play around like dogs and stuff. Obviously, don't go play with a fox because it can be dangerous, whatever. But like fox that are kind of domesticated, whatever, and they'll pet them and stuff, and they'll be on their back and they laugh. Carmen, I don't know if you can just pull it up on YouTube. Put in foxes laughing. It is the most adorable thing.
Remember, what does the fox say?
Much
These
like
are, I forgot the name of them. The foxes with the little ones with the really big
Really
ears.
big ears,
I
yeah.
forgot the name of it.
And they do the hunting where they go like this. And they dive
Yeah.
into, yeah.
So I went to the Caby Bara Cafe in St. Pete. It's the second location. I believe the first one is in St. Augustine, and the second one is in St. Pete. I read about it in the paper. We booked the time to go, and you go there, and they let you in groups. It's almost looks like a nursery school where they have the whole area laid out for you with couches and chairs and animals and stuff. And they've got everything. They've got capybaras, they've got birds, they've got tortoises, they've got little baby goats. They have the cutest things, and they're just walking around. And you go in there, and you could feed them, and they come over and they eat with you and they hang out with you. And then they have rooms in the back where you could go in the rooms, and they bring animals to you in the rooms, and that's fennec fox. That's what it is. They brought the fennec fox in, and they brought a kangaroo, and the kangaroo had a baby inside its pouch. And you could look inside its pouch. It was the most adorable thing. So they're coming in tomorrow. I talked to the guy while I was there, and I said, listen, I don't know what this is going to do radio-wise, but I said more people need to know about this place. I'd love to have you guys on. And they said we would love to do that. So I talked to Mike from the place yesterday, and he's going to come in tomorrow and bring a couple
Do
of
you
the
guys
animals
want to
here.
hear a fox laughing?
Yeah, did you hear
I
it?
found one, Galvin.
All
okay,
right,
good.
let's hear it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes. And it's so cute.
Laying on his back like petting it.
No way.
Yeah. Well, it's not all fox do that, so
Right.
we'll see whether this one does or not. Whatever.
I don't think this one does.
The interesting thing, and you were there, so you saw those capybara are bigger than you think they are.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
you think
size
they're
of
like
dogs.
the size of a guinea pig. Yeah, they're like the size of a dog with like
Yeah.
kind of coarse hair and stuff.
Yeah. They're sweet. They're really sweet, though.
I'm just thinking back to the time we had the goats in the studio.
Oh.
Yes.
And they were running through the office, like pooping on people's
Yeah.
desks and
Yes.
stuff.
Yep.
And then at one point, he jumped up on the board.
Eating wires and pulling stuff. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, they will be here tomorrow in the 9 o'clock hour. They're going to come by. I believe the owner, who is from St. Augustine or lives out there and started that one, is going to be here in town. So she'll be by tomorrow. And obviously, it's in addition to being a cafe where you can go and pet them. And it's a rescue where they do a lot of stuff for the animals. So we'll talk to them about that as well. Highly recommend going out there and check it out. Yes, I will tell you that nothing in my life ever made me want to go see a capybara until my wife said we're going to do that, and then I did it and I loved it.
Yeah.
It was great. It
Yeah.
was great. That is happening tomorrow. Right now, it's time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's top story, ABC is taking Jimmy Kimmel Live off the air indefinitely because of comments Jimmy made in the wake of Charlie Kirk's murder. What did Jimmy do that was so egregious? He misidentified Kirk's alleged killer as a right winger. Here is a quote that they say was the catalyst for it.
I want you to listen to this, and I want you to realize that Jimmy Kimmel is a comedian, talk show host, social commentator, a guy we don't like. But listen to this.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism.
Hit the pause for a second. Right away, I want to tell you that was an extreme dig right there. And what he did is he went ahead and did something that was completely unnecessary, and he definitely started trouble with that comment. Now, just keep that in mind as you listen to the rest of it.
Well, I cut the rest of it, yeah, because it's just the joke, whatever. But
the joke is the important part, because then he comes out and he says that they caught up with the president this weekend, who was friends with Charlie Kirk, and asked him how he felt about it. And they asked the president while he's walking into the White House. He's doing a thing by the Rose Garden, and they say, Mr. President, how do you feel about the death of your friend Charlie Kirk? How are you holding up? And he said, I'm doing okay. If you look over here, this is where they're building the ballroom in the White House. They've been trying to build it for 150 years, but they've never been able to get it done. We're getting it done. And then they cut back to Jimmy Kimmel, who says a hilarious joke. He goes, there you see him. He's in his fourth phase of grieving, construction, which is a very funny joke. Had he left out the prior commentary to his joke, it would not have been that big of a deal. But the fact that he had to take that dig, that stick in there, that's what got him in trouble.
Which one? The flag?
By saying that that the guy who that the right was trying to cover up the fact that he was anything but one of them.
Right.
And the truth is that we don't know enough about this guy to really determine what he is. Drew Garabo did something very interesting yesterday on his show. We talked about the text exchange between the alleged shooter and his roommate, which we read on the air yesterday. And this was something that I thought about, and Drew was smart enough to put it in ChatGPT and ask it if it sounded like a real conversation that two people had. And it wrote back and said, no. It said it sounds like something that was designed to put certain amount of information out there, and that might have been generated by AI. And I thought that's very interesting that AI is picking up on that, because it was something because I thought it was a text message chain that laid out all the information, that gave you everything you need to know. Hey, the rifle, and why I have to go back, and this is the thing, and I did it for you. Did you did it? Yes, I did it. Like, it definitely sounded like a generic conversation.
But what Kimmel said there when he was saying the kid was definitely associated with MAGA, like everybody's been saying both sides of that. Ben Shapiro's been saying he's definitely on the left wing, and
Shapiro,
and then all the other right wing or the left wing talking heads are all saying that he's not.
Ben Shapiro is a right wing political commentator. It's his job. It's what he does. He's on that one side. Gio, I'm going to tell you right now, on this show, you are more liberal leaning. I am more conservative leaning.
Right.
I voted for Trump, voted for Obama, will not vote for J.D. Vance. Like, I'm not really sure where I land in the whole deal. I lean towards a lot of the things that Trump does. Also, I'm embarrassed by some of the things that Trump does. You know, I talked to Scott Baio about it, and I said to Scott Baio, who is very right wing, it's so weird. I talked to Scott Baio about it. I said I like Trump, and I voted for him twice. I stand by a lot of the things he does, but some of the stuff he says makes me wish he was more presidential. Yeah. And Scott Baio says, he's a ball buster. He's from New York. Well, yeah, I get that, but also he is not the typical president. But then again, that's what attracts me and a bunch of people to him.
Yeah.
So I don't really know where the line is. But Jimmy Kimmel he is not what Ben Shapiro is. He's what David Letterman is. He is what. But
the point I'm making is that a lot of people are saying the exact same thing.
Well,
it's not some what Kimmel said is not some crazy hot take that
listen to me. I'm with
tons of commentators are saying right now.
My whole thing is he did not say anything that should have gotten him pulled off the air.
No.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about it is you're saying he's the David Letterman, he's Johnny Carson. That's not around anymore. They're so political now and stuff. But here's the other thing: is what you're saying is the people that support Ben Shapiro's show are fine with him saying that.
Right.
The people that are supporting Jimmy Kimmel Live are not fine.
No,
They don't want that from Jimmy Kimmel.
They don't want that. That's why they're pulling it. It's because of the people that pay for all the stuff, the affiliates and everything.
I don't believe Kimmel's being pulled off for this comment at all.
No, they say that
they're
it's
waiting
his
for
ratings
something.
are
Sure.
terrible.
Right.
Well, Trump has been saying that Kimmel's needs to go for months. And you've got the FCC chairman who's on Benny Johnson, and he's talking about how, and he was saying he pressures ABC to they need to do something for what Jimmy Kimmel has said.
Well, here's
so
the
they're
rest-
they've been looking for a reason
To take him off.
take Kimmel off for months and months and months, and now they just pounced on this.
Here's the rest of the story. ABC's decision to pull Kimmel was reportedly based on pressure from affiliates. Nexstar, a company that owns more than 200 TV stations nationwide, with about 24 ABC affiliates, told the network it was preempting the show. At least one other station group threatened to do the same. FCC Chairman Brendan Carr had previously threatened to take action over Kimmel's remarks. Not surprisingly, President Trump celebrated the news, saying, quote, "Congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what had to be done. Kimmel has zero talent and worse ratings even than Colbert, if that's possible."
I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel. I don't like him crying and involving all the politics. I liked it better when it was just fun stuff and you wanted to. A lot of these shows, you want to be mindless. You want to just have a release at the end of the day and watch celebrities and dumb people eating stupid foods and all that stuff. That's what I like out of those shows. That's why I don't watch them anymore. Letterman, I used to tape it and watch it the next day because I had to go to bed. Now I watch on the Samsung channel. They have a 24-hour Letterman channel. I watched stupid pet tricks for a half hour yesterday. That's what you want to see sometimes. And using that platform will get you into trouble. Now, does he deserve that trouble? No. And is it scary as all hell? Absolutely. It should be scary to everyone, especially us.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We're all for free speech, but also you know that once there's advertisers involved and people that are paying the money, you have certain parameters, that
Calvin, I have to tell you, I disagree
to.
with that. You have people. I have people who support this show mostly because of the ratings. Okay, the number one rated show reaches the most people, is entertaining, and kind of is middle of the road. And there's a lot of advertisers on this show. If I say something that they don't like say Stingray Chevrolet, okay. If I start getting on there and I start saying, hey, this, that, and the other thing, I'm going to make up something. The color yellow is terrible, and yellow, and Steve Hurley loves yellow. His job is to not get me fired. He pulls off my show. He takes his money away. When you go to the boss and you say to him, I don't like what he's saying, he disagrees with me, take him off the air, that's scary.
Right. But if you say yellow about Stingray Chevrolet and then you say this about this one and they lose 5 different sponsors that are huge,
yes, then you become a problem.
Exactly.
Then they have to come to me, but they don't come to me and say, like, I don't know what conversations ABC had with Jimmy Kimmel. I would go to Jimmy Kimmel if I got on the air tomorrow and I started saying, man, we should have had Kamala Harris. We should have had, our audience would lose their mind. Whether there'd be a fraction of the people out there that agree with me, but the rest of our audience is going to lose their mind. I just know who the audience is made up of. I'm not saying I have gone against the grain a lot. I say a lot of times how I feel, and I get a lot of hate email because of it. But I'm just going to tell you. I tell you all the time. I'm giving you my honest opinion about things. That's who I am. I'm a human being. So if that was happening, I would have a conversation with my superiors that would say, hey, listen, you need to back off the political stuff and do what you know and do what got you here. You didn't get here by being political. You got here by being funny. Stick to being funny.
But we also know how there is knee-jerk reaction where people go, oh, I see that, and then this one drops off, and then the company goes, we can't have you anymore. You're gone.
Sure, and that comes with a series of warnings, and it also comes with an absolute where your company loses faith in your ability to do the job anymore. And I think that is what they got to. That on top of getting applied pressure from.
But it's saying we don't think there's a problem when you've got politicians
that are 100%
that are actively campaigning a company to
highest
to get rid of somebody
the
because they're
highest in the
criticizing
land.
them. Right.
The biggest one. It
And
is absolutely a problem. This is
these
a
are the
government
people-
that is having people fired.
And these are the people that are going to be in charge of approving mergers. They're going to make these companies billions and billions and billions of dollars.
Listen,
so it's
if
like,
you agree with Jimmy Kimmel being fired and Stephen Colbert being fired, stop and think for a second on what. Just look at that big
Right.
picture. What that is. It doesn't affect you right now. You're thinking, oh, the guys that I don't like got fired. Good for them. Ha ha ha. What happens when it's you? What happens when it's turned on to you? And that is something that should scare everybody.
Kimmel's not getting fired for this one joke
No,
or comment.
no.
This has been months.
But he's also been
in
a
the making.
thorn.
Right.
He's been a thorn in the
Which is-
president's side.
and that's why he's getting fired.
And that's why he's
Because
getting fired.
they're-
they're
and that
waiting-
should be
they're
very
out
scary
there-
to everybody.
Politicians are actively campaigning for months
We're
for
getting
somebody
to a point
get
in
fired.
this country where you can't criticize the president without worrying about being
Losing your
persecuted
job.
for it.
Yeah.
Losing your
And
job.
Trump
Now,
already came out.
I also agree with this is along the same lines, but I agree with it. Is if you're on there, you can privately appreciate Charlie Kirk's death if you want to and say, good, I didn't like him anyway. That's fine. But if you're one of those people that's embarrassing the people that you're affiliated with by dancing in the streets and celebrating somebody's murder, you're putting yourself in a position where you know you can lose your job.
That's just ignorance.
Yeah.
Like that's just stupid.
Yeah.
I don't think that is this by
No.
any stretch.
No,
at all.
I don't
Those
either. I'm
people
just
are
saying
complete scumbags, in my opinion.
Anybody who's celebrating the death of a young father of two kids
Right.
that was brutally murdered in the streets for talking, those people deserve not. I mean, they deserve to lose their job if they're embarrassing their company. Like I'm not looking at the girl who works at as a bagger at Publix and being like, she's got to be fired.
But like Trump's been actively saying that he wants all late night canceled for months. He even said yes, as soon as Kimmel was canned, he already said Jimmy Kimmel and Seth Meyers, you're next.
Yeah, not
And it's
Jimmy
gonna
Kimmel.
or Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
He said yesterday, Jimmy Fallon and Seth Meyers, you're next.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
look, he's
And it's
pulling his weight around there.
Yeah.
He's throwing it around now.
It's wild. Like,
It should
were people
be.
really outraged by what Kimmel said, or is this a long? This was
think it was a long time.
months in the making. You know,
I saw a lot of people yesterday celebrating, including guys I went to high school with, and some was celebrating.
Oh, I don't like Jimmy Kimmel. I don't think he's
No,
that
but
funny.
that's the thing.
Right.
I do like Jimmy Kimmel. I did like him at one point as
Yeah.
a person. I don't know him, but as like I've met him a couple of times, and he seemed like a super nice guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know really. But I mean, I would assume.
But he says stupid stuff about Trump for years now.
Right, but
That's
all
his shtick.
Johnny
and now,
Carson made fun of Nixon. Johnny Carson made fun of Carter. Johnny Carson made
They
fun
all
of
made-
Reagan.
yeah.
That's the joke.
Look at Clinton when the Monica Lewinsky stuff.
Oh, yeah.
How many Monica Lewinsky jokes? Like
I mean,
it was-
that was all Jay Leno talked about.
he said that the worst thing was when Clinton was no longer in office because
Yeah.
they lost so much material. You know, it's weird, man.
800-771-1025 if you want to agree or disagree. And I have to tell you, it's a real scary time for somebody who does 20 hours a week of free form talk on the radio that that somebody can just lose their job
I just
based
don't-
on.
Yeah, but this is late night format going away anyway. I think that has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, I mean,
They've
the
been
ratings
losing
are definitely down.
They've been losing ratings for years, and I think that the networks are saying, well, we can save some money here.
Yeah,
We're
but the
losing
networks
money.
are bowing to the governmental pressure in order to do this. I mean,
No doubt that's what they want.
Colbert and
But I
then
don't think-
so quickly Kimmel. Why who else is?
I don't think any politician should be actively campaigning with a company to have somebody fired.
Yeah,
On
somebody
any
is
si- any
criticizing
side.
them because
Right.
nobody is going after Gutfeld.
Right. Like
Eh.
I don't feel like any politician should be doing that. Especially an FCC chairman is like going on shows saying, pressuring a company. And this is the person that is in charge of mergers and all this money. I don't think they should be pressuring companies to, hey, if you don't do this, we're gonna, you need to get rid
What
of
are
this
they gonna
person.
do? What are they gonna do if they don't do it?
lose your own. You should lose your job on your own merit of being bad.
They said they were going to investigate and possibly pull ABC's licensing,
Yeah,
which they have the power to do.
Right, and if they say that to ABC, either
They're
get
like,
rid
"Whoa,
of Kimmel or
see
we're
ya."
gonna pull your license. They're
You're
gonna
gone.
go Kimmel. So there's nothing we can do.
That would happen to us if somebody said, "Hey, we're going to pull your license
Yeah.
if you don't get rid of that show."
But we don't know that's
it would
what's
happen.
happened.
but I will tell you that this company made it very clear: you lose your license for doing these things. Don't do these things.
That's true.
And in the entire time I've been here, I've managed to fly real close to the sun and not do some of those things, and they have stuck by me.
I mean, if ABC had an agreement with Kimmel and they said, "Listen, you need to back off and not say horrible things about Trump. And he did it anyways. Well, then that's on him. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
Bill, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta show. What's up, Bill?
Yeah, just a couple of factors real quick. I understand that the left saying this and the right saying this, and this guy that lived with a trans person and, wasn't connecting with his family and always complained about things. To suggest he's on the right would be like if this same guy was caught in an NRA hat and a 9-line shirt and, a lifetime member of the NRA and me being on the right going, this guy's obvious a lefty. There's no question about it. I mean, it's not like there's anything he did. The only thing conservative in his history is the fact that I believe he grew up Mormon. There's nothing to suggest his political affiliation is anywhere near the right.
Yeah, but also at the same time, we don't know. And we don't know that, there's this thing going on as his roommate being transgender. We don't even know 100% that is the real deal. So at this point, I get what you're saying, but it's too early to really try to take those things and use them against either side. Let's go to Andy. Andy, good morning. You're on the Mike Calta show. What's up?
Hey, good morning. How are you, Mike?
Good, Andy. What's happening?
Hey, listen, I agree with you. I disagree with you, but I totally disagree with you with the Kimmel show, the Colbert show, and all of them. Listen, back in the day when you had Jay Leno and all them, it was a fun show, entertaining. They're not entertaining anymore, my friend. They're political ambushes.
Well,
and when you have the same thing every night, talking about the same thing, and talking about Nazis and fascists.
All right, hold on. Nope. I didn't do that. What happened?
I'm trying to put other people on hold.
All right, Andy, listen to me. Question for you, okay? I'm not watching the show mostly because of those reasons. I'm not interested in hearing that. I don't need a guy who was playing girls on trampolines to tell me about the politics and all that. But do you think that is a reason for the government to pressure them to take him off the air?
Well, let's put it this way, okay? Free speech is limited, okay? It's not free, okay? You can't go into a movie theater and scream fire. You can't say, I'm going to kill you.
Right.
I'm going to do bodily harm to you. These are the things, it's a political aspect when you keep ambushing somebody on TV every day.
But, Andy, what you're saying doesn't make sense. Let me explain something to you.
It has to be a limit.
Andy, listen to me for a second. You can't go into a movie theater and scream fire. You can't celebrate the death of Charlie Kirk without worrying about losing your job. But you are not going to get punished from the government for celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk because you have.
No, I don't believe the government should have control of anything. Okay,
but that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Right. Jimmy Kimmel and Colbert both lost their jobs because of it.
But there's also something else behind the scenes, my friend. Their ratings have dropped. They've plummeted.
Well,
they plummeted.
I understand
That's the reason.
That's
one of the biggest reasons why they're off the air. If you were sitting here today and your ratings dropped to -0, okay, would you still be on the air?
No, but I'm not at 0. Okay. So say I got down to say I was in 4th place. Okay, I'm in 1st place now. Say I was in 4th place. If I was in 4th place and I was still generating money, they'd be like, oh, yeah, we're doing good. We're in 4th place, but we're making a lot of money. It's good. But then all of a sudden, Steve Hurley from Stingray Chevrolet starts calling my boss every day and saying, he's talking about yellow again. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're going to pull our money. Well, then that's when they say, okay, well, then that's where we got to go. That's not good. That's letting somebody else control.
No, that's not. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
And it's worse when
there
it's the government.
There has to be a limitation. Yeah, but you know what? You're watching TV, and if the broadcasting stations aren't making money, or they're looking at a big loss, that's when they're going to step up because they're losing money.
All right, buddy.
And the only other thing too, Disney is they're worried about a retaliation. Okay, there's been a lot of retaliation against Disney with DeSantis and everybody, and I guess behind the scenes they got their reasoning. But I mean, you know what?
But that's the worst part, that the government's going to use their power to squeeze these guys out. That should be so scary to everybody. Andy, I appreciate your call.
The only reason they should, you got it, brother.
Thank you, man.
Also, like TV ratings are down across the board because everybody consumes content differently on the internet now. So like all the shows.
I have not seen Jimmy Fallon on television in years.
Yeah.
But I've seen so much Jimmy Fallon online. I've seen the tiny concerts. I've seen bits that he does where he sings duets with guests.
And they generate advertising from that.
Yes,
they
that's
have it
what
on, you know.
all those shows are doing now because everybody consumes
that
content.
doesn't make them less successful. That spreads their success out to other platforms.
The overall TV audiences have declined
yeah.
significantly because of the internet.
Let me ask you this. If you're a talk show host, if you're a radio show host, and you're number one, and one of your biggest advertisers is Stingray Chevrolet, and he calls and says, this guy keeps on smashing my cars, I want him off.
That is no reason whatsoever.
I just
Mike Calta show, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
I was calling the end of the conversation there where you guys were talking about the ratings. The one thing that did go on last week was also ABC cleaned house, which they're not talking about at night, which I think Galvin watches that news that's on in the morning. Those two anchors that were on for like 2 years are gone. There's a daytime show last week they canceled, and Disney canceled something else last week that they're not talking about, some kids show. But they did a shift, and I think they used part of the Charlie Kirk thing as an excuse to get rid of Jimmy Kimmel along with the low rating.
That may be very true, but also it seems that the timing of that is certainly off, and the idea that the president is celebrating the fact that two left-leaning television talk show hosts got fired in the last couple of weeks is scary to me. It really is. I feel like I'm in good shape because I'm kind of in the middle. I'm leaning a little bit more right, so I should be okay for a little while. But if there's a change in the government, this could be a scary time for all of us.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about if anybody has ever pressured me, not at Cox. At Cox, nobody's ever said to me ever anything but about getting in trouble. No one like anytime, like if we did a bit that used words that we can't use or talked about sexual subjects that we can't really dwell on and talk about, those are the things that we've been told that you can and cannot do. No one has ever said to me to lean one way politically. Never. They never even said in an interview, well, which way are you leaning, left or right? Never. It's never come up. All they want me to do is be successful and be funny. That's it. When I was at the country station, it was different. And the country station,
sure they have a very
in my early years, I really wasn't smart enough to see that my audience was definitely all conservative, and that it was George Bush time, and that I should have been. It was the time where the Dixie Chicks got canceled for going against George Bush. I wasn't for that. I felt that was very disrespectful to talk out against the president in another country and say you're embarrassed to be where he's from. I thought that was very. I did not agree with that at all. I would keep your business in your family, keep it in your home country, and discuss it here. But anyway, I was critical of George Bush, and I remember the director of sales coming in, sitting down with me, and just casually having a conversation about why he was good and why he didn't say this is what you have to say this way, but kind of just seeping that into my head.
Yeah.
And then the next week he had a book about Air Force One, and I was talking about Air Force One on the air, and he came and I could see what he was trying to do. He was trying to groom me into being more of a Republican guy because it was probably hurting him in sales. There were probably people complaining. My ratings were crap anyway, so nobody really was looking at the ratings, but the money that was coming in, it was probably effective. And that's the only time anybody's ever talked to me without really talking to me about what to say and what not to say.
By the way, I got a text. Steve Hurley likes the color yellow.
Thank God.
He would appreciate it if you stopped putting him down for that.
Mike Calta show, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
Love you guys. Congrats, Carmen, on your engagement. And I just wanted to say, a lot of people are like freedom of speech, but, like I've heard Carmen say many times, follow, the money, but this isn't about money. You have to look at the bigger picture. ABC is owned by Walt Disney. Walt Disney leans more towards democratic views, their support, their money, and all of that. They've been in a lawsuit with President Trump on defamation. So this is all pressure on, it's basically they have to let him go because it's a scary world we live in, because it comes down to the presidency, and basically I think it's what he likes, what he doesn't like, and they receive that pressure.
And not only what he likes and what he doesn't like, he's telling you what you have to like, and he is causing people to lose their jobs because they disagree with him. That is the scariest thing out of any of this. And no matter who you vote for and who you support and who you think should have been shot and shouldn't have been shot and all this, no matter who, you have to look at this and realize this is affecting everybody. This is the government now telling you what you can and cannot do. All you people who love guns and want the Second Amendment, I'm going to be able to open carry and all, great. But what about the fact that they're telling you to shut up and it's right there in your face and you're not seeing it? You're not complaining about it. You're not freaking out about it. You're actually celebrating it. They've got you rustled up and saying, yes, shut up, Jimmy Kimmel. Good for you. Freedom isn't free and blah, blah, blah. And they've got everybody bamboozled.
But again,
They have no idea.
Is this the government doing this, or is this the station just taking advantage of his low
100% the government.
ratings
No, this
and
is
getting
100%
rid of
the
it?
pressure of
the
the
government.
Yep.
This is
Carmen,
the pressure of the president. This is lawsuits that they are dealing with internally. Disney employees are complaining. This is everything can be looked up. This travels all the way back to, Disney owning the corporation and what backfire they have to receive and what they have to follow due to our presidency. That's just the truth.
And they're buckling to the pressure, which should be scary for everybody. Thank you for the call.
Yeah, a lot of people say, "Oh, this is a free speech thing." I don't think it's free speech at all because Jimmy Kimmel's not being prosecuted.
No,
so it's not. If you're like, "Oh, free speech is dead," it's not. It's not free speech at all, really.
No, it's not. And listen, I don't know. It's weird because I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth. I like the president. I voted for the president. I like a lot of things he does. But this stuff gets very scary, and it's coming down to the fact, and maybe it's scarier for me because I do this for a living.
They said the only reason Trump ran for president was because Obama made that joke about him at the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Yeah.
And he said that pissed him off so much, he's like, you know what? I'm going to run.
Yeah.
Speaking of free speech, Ben & Jerry's co-founder, Jerry Greenfield, has quit the ice cream brand. He started back in 1978. He had been having a dispute with his parent company, Unilever. He accused Unilever of curtailing Ben & Jerry's ability to speak out on social and political causes, which became synonymous with the brand's identity.
But that's another thing. If you're, Unilever. If you're Unilever and you're like, hey, we just want to sell ice cream.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand that Ben & Jerry's have been
They're hippie guys.
hippies,
And,
yeah. But at this point, parent company is an ice cream company and they're in it to make money. They're not in it to be political anymore.
Also, if you want to do that, don't go with the parent company. Stay
Stay
on your own.
independent, and
Just
you
you
can
and
do
Ben.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
You
Jerry.
guys decide.
And now they have the option to say, hey Jerry, you got to shut your face.
Yeah.
Man. Look, we're putting out Chunky Monkey, and that's the extent of where we want to go.
I love Cherry Garcia.
Listen to me. I don't think that there is a Ben & Jerry's flavor that I would turn down.
Right?
So
now.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, I have everything. My thing at my fattest, I would eat a pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream with that salted caramel circle in the middle. That, oh, Jesus Christ.
They
that is
have the Tonight Show one,
Yeah.
the Jimmy Fallon. That is like, I don't even know what it is. It's chocolate chip cookie dough or something, and it's got this, but it's got like a barrier of chocolate on top
yeah.
that you have to break through to get to. Oh man, is that good?
Ben & Jerry's really is a superior ice cream mix than most of the other ones out there.
Yeah.
Their flavors are fantastic.
How about this? AT&T is testing an AI receptionist which can answer and screen calls and block spam, which could be huge for people who just can't ignore the calls from unknown numbers.
Yeah.
So now you have an AI receptionist that'll decide whether it's worth putting through or not, or they just block it.
I have a pretty good hold on the spam calls now. If my phone rings and it has a number in there they don't recognize, I just don't answer it. And then if they don't leave a message, it wasn't important.
So my dad has a interesting situation. My dad has a flip phone, cell phone. He doesn't need a smartphone. He just needs to be able to, hit one button and call me or call my brothers. But his phone rings constantly because of spam calls. And he turns his phone up. We go, you have to have your phone on. Because we have to try and get a hold of you, you know what I mean? So then he's just sitting there with a phone that's ringing 24 hours a day. It's
a pain in the
terrible.
ass.
Yeah.
I my wife yells at me because I'll answer the phone sometimes and talk to the people.
Yeah.
And I'll just be driving and they'll be like, hello, Mr. Mike? I'm like, yep. What do you got? Like, sometimes I just want to know what they're going to say.
I love the Mr. Glavin. I go, yep, you nailed it.
Yep,
you got it.
right there.
Tonight, Thursday Night Football at 8:15 on Amazon. The Buffalo Bills will host the Miami Dolphins.
Oof.
Oof, wowza.
I mean, it should be a great night for Bills fans.
Yeah, it
Now-
should be. You know what's so funny though is everybody is going, oh, the Bills are absolutely going to destroy them. This is whenever the Dolphins come out.
Sure.
You're like, what? You know, it's not going to happen, but I'm saying.
I'm
Ask
wondering
me
what the spread is.
Asked me to repeat it,
It's like 14.5, I think.
and I
good.
could not repeat it.
Yeah.
But I took the Galvin Gamble suggestion.
Oh
yesterday.
yeah.
And how much were you recommending to bet?
Well, I always say 100. I'm not recommending.
Right.
I just make it an even number because it's plus 500. So if you bet 100, you win 600.
I bet $250.
Oh, nice.
So Galvin,
Yeah.
it's on you. I expect the money back if I lose.
Well, it's Galvin Gambles, not Galvin Guarantees.
Yeah,
So,
okay. All
we'll
right.
see. What is the what's the spread? Is it 14.5?
It's 12.5 now.
12.5?
Probably moved.
Yeah, it's
since
been
people-
moving.
Yeah.
It's been moving. Even the lines, the stuff that I said.
I got it in early.
Yeah, that's why I did it early too,
Yeah.
because it jumps around a lot for sure.
In NFL, 12.5 points. That's massive.
That's huge.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's huge. During the Buccaneers' win over the Texans on Monday evening, Baker Mayfield appeared to get hurt when he was taken down on a scramble that converted a 3rd and 10 in the fourth quarter. However, the Texans safety, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, began to chirp at him. Mayfield popped right back up and started talking crap to him before the officials separated them. Well, now they have taken that feud to social media. Actually, Baker took it there, and the other guy followed. Have you seen the tweet or on Instagram? Baker put built has the picture of those two face to face, whatever, and Baker put built different, 10 toes down, and then CJ responded, "Boy, this cute, but still ringless." Oh, yowza!
Because he just won a ring last year at the Eagles.
Yeah. Did you see his press conference,
Yes.
Baker? It was great. I can't repeat what he said, but it
Yeah.
was good.
He's like, we don't take any S.
Yeah.
Talking about stuff that happens at Ray J, tickets to the 2026 Navy Federal Credit Union NHL Stadium Series outdoor game between your Tampa Bay Lightning and the Boston Bruins at Raymond James Stadium.
But it's outside
How are
in
they gonna do
Florida.
It's happening on February 1st, 2026. The tickets will be available for purchase this morning at 10 a.m. via Ticketmaster. So if you're wanting to go to that game, get online, get in the queue.
I will tell you that I went to the Stadium Series in Dallas a couple of years ago
Yeah.
with my son, and we went to go see the Jesus. I don't even remember who played, the Stars and somebody else, and it was great. It was a great time.
The Cowboy Stadium was where that?
No.
It was outdoors?
It was outdoors, but I don't think it was where the Cowboys played. I don't remember, to
Right.
be honest with you. But it was awesome. It was awesome because it was cold and it was fun. You no matter where you sit, it doesn't really matter. If you sit too close to the ice, you're risking having to watch it through the glass. If you sit high up, you could see everything in the middle there, but they're kind of small. Like it doesn't matter where you sit, you're getting good seats. They did a really cool thing where they did a 360-degree picture of the stadium, and then you put your section in, and it brings up your section, and you can find yourself in the picture. That was
cool.
pretty cool.
Very cool.
I really had a good time, and it was fun around the city. The Dallas State Fair was going on right next door to it, so it was really a good time. I think we're gonna have a good time here in Tampa, and it'll probably shut everybody up for a little while about whether or not we can make ice here in February.
Well, we talked football. We talked hockey. Let's talk a little basketball. The reigning WNBA champion, New York Liberty, are one loss away from playoff elimination after getting what star Brianna Stewart said was embarrassed by the Phoenix Mercury, 86-60. Decisive game 3 will be in Phoenix on Friday. So you can check that out. By
Does
the way,
anybody care? Ever since Caitlin Clark went out, nobody
It's
cared about
wild.
WNBA.
I've still been watching.
Have you?
Yeah, I know the Fever play tonight against Atlanta it's best of 3 series, so it's 1-1.
1-1 right now with them, and then you have Vegas and Seattle, and the Minnesota Lynx are already in the semifinals.
Yeah.
Then you have Phoenix and New York Liberty.
Lynx is probably they're gonna probably win the whole thing.
I think so too.
couldn't.
They kick everybody's ass.
Oh,
They're
okay.
pretty good. They're pretty good.
Did you hear about the Bucs injury report?
I have it right
Okay.
here. Some shocking news has come out late Wednesday night as the Bucs starting right guard Cody Mauk will be out for the remainder of the 2025 season
sucks.
due to a knee injury.
This is a massive loss.
That really sucks. They picked up a guy from the Bills off the practice squad.
Because you already lost Gadecki, you lost Wirfs, now you're losing Mao. It's horrible.
It's horrible. And I feel like I mean, you put in a big body from the Bills practice squad. That's good to stick one hole, but you need to get somebody in there that's got experience.
All these guys have moved around. Like Barton's playing on the outside when he's a center, and Bredesen moved. Malk was the only guy that was still playing his actual position on the line.
And he's a playmaker, too.
Yeah, he was the one that led Rashad White into the end zone. And everything. Like, the guy's a beast.
Yeah, it sucks.
Tore his knee, played the whole game.
Yeah.
Still played, didn't even come out of the game, had no idea.
By the way,
us tough guys stick around.
Yeah.
When he led Rashad White into the end zone, I thought he was going to throw him for a second. I thought he was going to throw him for a second, and it reminded. There was a guy the other day that put this up. It was so funny. The guy's in a hammock, and he goes, How is the NFL not figure this out?" He goes, "When it's 3rd and 5, and you're on the goal line and stuff, hire a midget." He goes, "You're telling me that 2 of the guys can't throw a midget into the end zone?" He goes, "You pay him $100,000." He goes, "Yeah, he's gonna break his legs." Yeah. He goes, "But he's getting $100,000."
I mean, usually the kickers are small. Just help him grab the ball and throw him over there. But like the Bucs went into the season with one of the top offensive lines in the league, and now just
because of injuries,
completely decimated.
And so what would that be called instead of the tush push? The tiny shove?
Yeah.
The tiny toss?
Yeah, tiny toss.
Also, something to watch is Emeka is now on the injury report too. They're saying he may have some type of groin or like core thing because they were wrapping him up during the game, and now he didn't practice this week.
Yeah,
so
that kid's gearing up for Rookie of the Year.
So
let's keep him going.
Hopefully, that's not something that's like lingering or stays. But man, it's really the only thing that's going to stop.
If they
this
need
team.
me to send Joe over there to massage his groin, we will definitely do that.
I can do that.
Injuries is what's going to stop this team, I think.
Well, that's what always our problem.
It sucks. It's week 2.
Yeah,
that's a big deal for sure. I have hot or not for you guys.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this is also a big deal. So this is we know they're a bad person. We already know that. So you don't have to judge that. You don't have to talk about that at all. But this is a Florida nurse whose husband walked in on her having sex with his 15-year-old son.
Ooh.
Has been sentenced to 2 years in prison, with the boy's mom angrily calling the stepmom an incestuous pedophile. Alexis Von Yates, who is now 35,
sounds hot.
Since fired nurse, told the boy she was, quote, horny, not after having sex in 2 weeks, leading him to strip her and have sex while his younger sibling slept in a nearby room. Throughout, the disturbed stepmom moaned, "OF, this is so bad," the boy later recalled. Von Yates was originally charged with sexual battery by a person in a familial authority, first-degree felony that carries a maximum sentence of life in prison and a $10,000 fine. However, she pleaded no contest last month after being offered a plea deal on a lesser charge of lewd and lascivious battery on a child between the ages of 12 and 16. So she is 35. She's from Florida. She's a former nurse, and she was watching a movie with her stepson, and she goes, "I'm so horny."
What is her name? Alexis Van what?
Her name is Alexis Von Yates.
Von Yates.
Yes. Mike Calta. Hot or not?
Alexis Von Hot.
You say yes.
Yes, hot.
All right. Gio?
Former nurse.
Former nurse, 35, in Florida.
Nurses are usually hot.
Watching a horror movie with her stepson. She turned into horror herself and said, well, this is...
No, you know what?
So bad.
Horror movie.
Yeah.
And hooking up with her stepson instead of other dudes.
15-year-old stepson.
Not hot.
Not hot.
Not
All
hot.
right.
I mean, in my mind, the 15-year-old is buff, plays football.
If she was
This is
hot,
the best porno ever.
We don't need to know whether he's hot or not.
Well, because she's attracted to him.
Oh.
if she was hot, dudes would be lining up. She wouldn't have to bang her stepson.
Carmen, what do you think?
But she's married, ex-nurse. She's hot. And for Florida, the fact that she's from Florida.
Yeah.
Ex-nurse, though.
Been watching a little too much stepmom stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
Joe has it on Mo TV. Guys, look at your phone.
She's
hot. She's
Holy
hot.
smokes.
Hold on.
She's hot.
I
and
might bail her out.
Wow.
And the right amount of bitch face, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
I could not have been more wrong.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine watching a movie with her and she just turns to you and says, "I'm so horny"?
And it's not your mom.
No. It's just some hot old broad.
And we've all been 15-year-old boys.
Oh,
well, not Carmen,
man.
but, we all have. Yeah.
Good for him.
That is. We get it. She's bad. We know she's bad.
Nurse.
Well, I mean, maybe she's not so bad.
You want to see a picture of her in her nurse's outfit, Joe?
Oh,
please.
I have that
Mike
too.
Calta Show, good morning.
That'd be great.
Good. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing this morning?
Good, man. What's happening?
Good, not much. Carmen, put me down for +1 for the wedding, please.
Gotcha.
And then I believe, not a big fan of Jimmy Kimmel, but I believe, freedom of speech for sure.
Yep.
And I think it was just an excuse for Disney to get rid of him, but also for Disney to, this is my opinion, to start to appease the right and the conservative that are mostly Disney consumers. And when they went woke, they lost billions of dollars.
Yes.
So in their mind, they're like, how can we start getting revenue back, get people in the movies, get people to come to our parks and stuff like that?
You're probably
That's
right.
just my opinion.
You're probably right. They're probably saying, listen, this is going to be one step towards us winning that group back over that were consumers for us before. You're probably right. I mean, it's part. Listen, if they would have made that maneuver and got rid of Jimmy Kimmel, when there was not something going on, if they would have come out and said, look, Kimmel's ratings just stink. We don't really like the direction of his show. We're going to let him go before they got the governmental pressure on top of it. This would not be that big of a deal.
Correct.
But the fact that you
and right now it's a movement. So they're just trying. I'm not saying like a movement and like a let's go out and crucify everybody, but they're just like, hey, this is our opportunity. Like one of you guys said, his ratings are down. Let's just go ahead and capitalize on this. And let's see where this goes and continue. And then another caller said, ABC's gone through and canceled a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a moving trend with these networks because, again, you guys said before, I haven't watched Jimmy Fallon in forever. I just watched the little clips. I don't want to sit there for an hour to watch one person. In reality, I think that's the way TV is going to be going moving forward unless you have a streaming network for like a show. But like all these talk shows and all that, they're just going to put out 15-minute episodes now of just the clips. They don't want to hear everybody yapping about this or that.
Yeah.
Let's interview the person and post it up, and that's it.
Yep. Times have changed in the last 20 years. So thank you for your call, sir.
Well, and I also wonder, is there something in his contract? Like you said, it would have been better if they would have just got rid of him and said his ratings sucked, but they would have had to like pay him out his contract, where now with this, some type of moral clause or some type of
there's no
something in his, but I'm saying
he didn't get fired
they've
for
also
morality
said,
clause.
They've also said he's indefinitely suspended. Like that's not
right.
They haven't
said
that he's
fired.
actually
They're still
fired.
paying him.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if they waited for something like this to happen to get out of his contract, and they're looking through it.
But
they're just using this.
They would be
what I'm saying.
way prepared before they made a move like this. They're not like going through his contract now and trying to figure out a way. But the thing is that there could have been, and I would imagine there was, probably lots of talk before they suspended him about, hey, you got to back off this. And he just said no. He said, I don't take me off the air. I don't care. He's so rich. He doesn't care now. At this point, he almost 60 years old and he's got all that money.
Yeah. And he's been like taking the summers off and doing all that. Carmen, you want to hit it?
Yes, I do.
Here we go, Bone Fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
purse. This hour's keyword is purse. P-U-R-S-E. Head over to the free 1025 The Bone app now and enter the word purse before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and that $1,000 Bone Bonus could be yours.
All right, I put the picture of the Hot or Not chick up on our Instagram stories at the Mike Calta Show. It's in the story, and it's her in the nurse's uniform.
Yeah, and there's not a debate. She's hot.
She's hot.
Yeah.
I put it up there so you can go look at it and you can see it, but she's hot.
We know she's bad. Two things we know.
Is she that bad, or is she just really horny?
We know she's bad. She said she was really horny, and she's hot. So those are the two things. Now, do you believe this excuse, or do you think there's more to this?
Okay.
Last night's episode of South Park was postponed until next Wednesday. Creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone said they just didn't get it finished in time.
No. I don't.
You don't believe it?
No.
They've been
never.
Right.
They have never. They know how long it takes to put an episode together. They have never not had an episode in on time. now all of a sudden in the heat of all these things they didn't get it in time, or are they taking stuff out?
And right after the stuff with the Charlie Kirk stuff,
where they pulled the episode.
Was Charlie Kirk in it or something?
I think they were taking stuff out and didn't have time to come
that
up
might
with
be true.
new episode.
But they're taking stuff out.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, listen, we don't want to pile on right now. It's not the time.
So technically, they didn't get it finished in time, so they're telling the truth, but is there more to it?
That what is 6 days to air documentary?
It's wild. Yeah.
In that documentary, they barely get it on time.
Yeah.
They come up literally within minutes.
But I feel like they literally do that every week.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
Like that seems
So,
like the process.
If the Charlie Kirk thing happened, a Tuesday or Tuesday, then you figure they got to change everything. That's they're like, listen, we don't want to pile on with political jokes right now.
Yeah. So we talked about this before. The singer David wrote a song. The guy who they found the body in the trunk of his car while he was out on tour, but there was a body in the trunk of his car.
I thought that they found the trunk, the car in his while he was driving it. It was parked somewhere while he was on tour, and they found a body inside.
Right. Well, David, who owns the car, wrote a song about a girl named Celeste back in 2023, which is the same name as the victim they found in the trunk of his car. And the victim and David also have matching tattoos on the side of their index fingers. So he definitely,
Did he kill her?
Definitely knows her.
Knows her, yeah.
Definitely knows her.
Somebody frame him? Did somebody send him a message? Or did he just say, I'm going to put this in here for now, and then I got to go on tour, and we'll deal with it later?
Yeah, by the way, storing a trunk.
Yeah, he's
storing
young.
it in a trunk, whatever. No. But I'm saying, like, and then you go out on tour, like, good luck cleaning that out. You just gotta, destroy that car.
Yep.
Ugh. So you have Thursday Night Football tonight, but also something, if you want to watch it, there is a new series premiere of Black Rabbit. Have you seen any previews for this?
Black Rabbit is Black Rabbit. I forgot already who's.
It's on Netflix. It's Jude Law and Jason Bateman. So Jude Law plays a restaurant owner forced into dealing with New York's criminal underworld after he lets his irresponsible brother, Jason Bateman, back into his life. Looks like Jason's like a bad gambler and he's owes a bunch of money, and then Jude Law kind of takes over for him. And it looks like they're both great actors.
Great actors. Netflix got some money into it. Probably really good.
Yeah, I hope so. It looks like it's gonna be good.
I can't wait for that DiCaprio movie that's coming out.
Black Rabbit is the name of that. Yeah,
that looks so good. I haven't been excited for a movie in a long time. I'm excited to see this movie.
Yeah. Cardi B is having a baby with Stephon Diggs of the New England Patriots.
I love Cardi B. I think she's adorable. Did you see her talking about it?
No.
She said, everybody said to me, you're working so hard, go out and have some fun. So we went out and we had fun. And she goes, now we had a little too much fun. Now I'm pregnant. I think she's adorable.
I do see a lot of her saying that she needs to have sex and wants to have sex and doing this and showing stuff and everything else. Yeah. A lot of that stuff on Reddit.
I love it.
A lot of stuff on
Reddit. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Justin Bieber, Carmen, is reportedly getting paid $10 million for Coachella.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's headlining. He's one of the headliners there. So $10 million for one show.
It's probably like an hour too, because it's a festival.
Yeah,
you don't play like a full 2-hour show.
Also, when's the last time he's done shows?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's due to make a big comeback.
$10 million, man. Good for him.
Carmen, is Ed Sheeran coming here to the stadium?
I have no idea.
They put up a cryptic thing on Raymond James Stadium Instagram account yesterday. They put up a cassette, and the cassette kept switching out to different cassettes, and they had all these Ed Sheeran lyrics written on them. I assume Ed Sheeran's coming to the stadium. I just don't know the details.
I'm trying to look it up. I haven't heard anything.
He's definitely doing stadiums.
Yeah, I just don't think that they've announced it yet, but I think that it's coming.
So it's just him and his guitar and looping pedals in the middle of a huge stadium? That's wild, man.
They may have a big band for him
He
now.
is
I don't
so
know.
good, though.
No, I get it. He's very talented, but good for him, because guess what?
Yeah.
He's getting all that money.
Yeah, November 7th, 2026. He'll be at Raymond James Stadium.
Oh, it's time away.
Wow. Aerosmith are doing an EP. So Aerosmith, the band, is doing
a new album?
Doing an EP with Youngblood called One More Time. It comes out on November 21st.
What do you have, 4 songs?
Yeah, EP.
Well, I'll take it.
Yeah.
That'll probably be good.
How about this?
It's like, but you don't need albums anymore. You can just release songs now.
Oh, yeah.
I like that dude Youngblood. I like his voice.
Yeah.
I
he's
like
good.
him.
Still blown away him at the Sabbath concert.
Oh, fantastic.
I mean, he absolutely owned that. That was huge for him. Because, people liked him, but then now he's even bigger. Don't give me a hard time. I know Led Zeppelin's been accused of ripping us stuff off and this and that, whatever. But
from old black people.
We're flipping the tables on them.
All right.
Get ready to vote on a new list of who did the best and most brazen Led Zeppelin ripoff songs.
Okay.
So bands that ripped off Led Zeppelin, I'm sure we can name a few.
Well, there's the one, I forgot the name of the band already.
Newest one, the young guys.
Yeah. What are they called?
Greta Van Fleet.
Greta Van Fleet. I mean, they are basically new Led Zeppelin.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You have one of the biggest ones I remember from back in the day, Kingdom Come.
Great White.
Great White,
Yeah.
who started out as a Zeppelin cover band.
Right.
There is one in here. In fact, it starts out with a band that I said plays so much Zeppelin type stuff that it blows me away that people don't make the connection because it sounds so much like Zeppelin.
Okay.
And me being as much of a fan, I hear it immediately. But here's a few of the different ones. We can roll through them and name them as they go and stuff. But the first one, here we go. Take a listen. Yeah. Oh, it was so much. I mean, if you pull it up, like the entire song is, we should do a Zeppelin riff here. You sing like Robert Plant. They make the drums like Bono. Like it's exactly Zeppelin.
What was that band that Ted Templeman produced that tried to make that guy like the new David Lee Roth? Oh, I can't remember. It was an 80s hair band. And they had a guy that he almost looked just like David Lee Roth.
Black and Blue?
No. Mark was the guy, and he spelled his name with a Q. I remember that. The lead singer. We met him. We did stuff with him because I think he left and went to another band. But it was produced by the same guy who produced the Van Halen stuff, and they made this guy try to look just like David Lee Roth. I can't remember. I know Moose is probably yelling at the radio right now.
Let me see.
Mark with a Q.
Mark with a Q, lead singer, is marked Bullet Boys?
Bullet Boys.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got to tell you.
Bullet Boys, yeah.
I got to tell you. Bullet Boys were really good.
Well, not a bad band, but they made that guy look exactly. He moved like him. He wore the scarves. He posed in the promo shots. He was totally just a David Lee Roth ripoff.
Yeah, Smooth Up in You was great, and then they did the cover of the OJs for the Love of Money, which was awesome too. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. There's some Zeppelin ripoffs and stuff. And then finally in news, today is National Cheeseburger Day.
Oh.
There's two ways to celebrate. Don't get a mad look on your face. You're happy about it. Two ways to celebrate. Obviously, one is having a cheeseburger, and there's some deals going on at different places that are having cheeseburger deals around town. Let me see the different ones that they have on
I
here.
am not interested in this.
You're not interested at all.
I know.
In where you could get a delicious cheeseburger?
Not really.
You don't want
I
to
had
know?
one last night.
Oh, yeah? Of course you did.
Oh, man. It's
Delicious.
already chunking up for the wedding.
Yep.
It was at home.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
are jerks.
Doesn't count if it's at home.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Let's see some of the different ones they have. BurgerFi has buy one cheeseburger, get one for $1.
Mm.
Burger King has its Royal Perks rewards, so you got to have the rewards. Dairy Queen rewards again. McDonald's on National Cheeseburger Day, get a double cheeseburger for 50 cents.
Wow.
At any participating location when you order through the McDonald's app.
Okay. I'll only take 4 cheeseburgers for $2.
Ruby Tuesdays has some deals.
Ruby Tuesdays?
Yeah. Sonic Drive-In, buy one, get a double cheeseburger with an in-app offer. Sonic has really good burgers.
Everybody wants you to go to that app, huh?
Wendy's, get a 1-cent Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburger with the in-app purchase. And White Castle, I wish you were around here.
Oh, yeah.
I wish you were around here, White
yeah.
Castle. But then they have some of the different stuff. Strangest burger toppings that people enjoy. What's something that you put on your burger or have with the burger that you're like, that's pretty good? I can tell you one of my favorite ones was from Tallahassee. Do you remember Beeps?
Yes.
Beeps was a little bar.
Okay.
A little bar that literally they'd open the door and everyone go, because it would be light in there. It's so dark and stuff. But they had the Beeps burger.
Like El Cap.
Which was a burger with a fried egg on it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man. It was
a lot of people like that.
It was
I've
really
had the burger with peanut butter on it before.
Oh, really?
That's one of the ones. Peanut butter. They say
Didn't like it.
don't knock it until you try it. Gio tried it, didn't like it.
I had it at Ford's Garage.
What about a burger on a glazed donut for a bun?
Oh.
No, too
Have
sweet
you ever had
for me.
Come
Yeah.
on.
No? All right. What about this? Make a little Mexican burger, refried beans, guacamole, and pico de gallo.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'd try that.
Yep.
Too sloppy.
Yeah.
I'd try that.
I don't want things falling out of my burger
No,
while I'm eating
that's,
it.
that's un-American.
Yeah.
All right.
You try to push
that's
no Mexican burger on me.
No,
That's
I'm not
exactly
mixing.
what America is about.
That's
No
why
way.
Carmen likes it. Carmen's Mexican. She likes
Yes.
that. What about pineapple fused to the burger with cheese? So you put the burger and then put the pineapple and then melt the cheese on top?
I've seen that, but I don't want sweet on my
No,
burger.
me either. That's how I feel. I
Tangy.
like a little spicy, a little tangy.
Mustard.
Mustard.
Would you
mayo.
try green olives on a burger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a muffalata kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm not
maybe?
mad at that.
Slice of bologna, fried bologna on a burger.
Yeah.
No?
I mean, that's basically just bacon, but
Yeah.
I just don't like bologna.
What about a little mac and cheese on the burger? That sounds pretty good. Just replace the cheese with mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're carb loaded.
I mean, basically, what we've done is just make me hungry.
Kimchi? You want some kimchi
Oh,
on a
no.
burger?
Don't bring this up tomorrow. I'll eat one of those Caby Baras.
Oh, don't do that.
No.
This sounds absolutely terrible. Banana on a burger?
No.
Ugh.
I don't know. I
That
mean,
sounds
if you
terrible.
like pineapple, you like sweet on a burger, or maybe a banana on a burger. I'm not getting it, but you never know.
By the way, this one says cold cheese, especially deli American. I love cold cheese on a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I
That's
like when
fine.
the meat like melts it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it too melted. I want it to
Yes.
melt as I'm going along. Marshmallow fluff and chili sauce
Okay.
on a burger.
So I will tell you that I when you said toppings, marshmallow was the first thing I talked about. Like Burger Fi or one of those places has a marshmallow topping. It's mostly dipping for your French
Fries,
fries.
yeah,
it's,
the sweet
but
potato
it's
fries. and
pretty
stuff.
good.
Burger 21 has that.
Burger 21. That's
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
pretty good.
What about this? You want to get weird with it? How about a burger topping, a hot dog?
Oh.
Put a hot dog on top of a burger.
No.
Too much. You just-
Sacrilege.
Why don't you put
No.
Chinese food on there too?
Oh, it's
a little
4th of
crazy.
July.
Too
I'm
much.
American.
Too much.
You can't stop me.
Put apple pie on there.
Well, there you go. That is it for news. Happy National Cheeseburger Day, everybody.
Well, now I'm starving, Galvin.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
I did it.
I will take a break. I got a notification from Frontier last night. We almost had a Category 5 disaster. Frontier said that the internet is being upgraded and that it may be out between 2 a.m. and 7 a.m. So Carmen was prepared this morning at 6 a.m. to go to Best Of if we had no connection, but it was fine, right? We had no problems.
right?
No problem.
Now Frontier just sent out a text that said, hey, it's Frontier. We know this outage is inconvenient, and we're doing everything possible to resolve it. And just letting you know that they know about it, but it's not affecting us. So if we have any sort of issues or anything, Carmen will be prepared to jump to Best Of. But for right now, we seem to be going strong.
Wow.
Good
Don't-
job.
Don't think if we,
Jesus.
yeah, I know.
Like,
Everything
what
was going smooth until you brought it up.
Well,
But
I just don't
also-
want people, if all of a sudden something happened and we had to go to Best Of or we dropped out, I want people to know that
Because you know what they'll think. They got the old Jimmy Kimmel.
No. yeah.
No. We must take a break. When we come back after some commercials, we will be joined by our friend Cody Tucker.
Cody Tucker.
Cody Tucker, who is live from Texas next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. Now we go live to Texas, and we welcome our friend Cody Tucker back to the show, rocking the AC/DC shirt this morning. Cody, how are you, buddy?
I'm good.
You don't
I'm
look
good.
good.
How are
You
y'all
look,
doing?
you look annoyed today.
Oh no, that's just my normal look. I think.
That's
No,
it's
yeah.
just his face.
Yeah, I mean, just how my face is. I think.
Somewhere around the eyes is a little bit. Anyway, how's the week going? Like, give me an idea of what you did. I'll tell you what I did yesterday. You tell me what you did yesterday.
Okay.
I feel like a man yesterday. After the show was over, I got in my car and I drove across town and I went to the Bass Pro Shop and I bought 2 fishing poles. And I felt like a man. I didn't fish. I just put them in my car, but I felt like a man. I
Yeah.
felt like I accomplished something manly yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
What did you do?
That's good. So actually, kind of the opposite. I watched about 7 hours of One Tree Hill and ate Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia ice cream. So,
Well, yeah, you never cease to amaze me. So,
Yeah.
one Tree Hill.
I'm a big fan. One of the greatest shows ever made. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, to me. I mean, but I
I've
have horrible taste.
I've
so.
never seen it. Listen, I think we might have asked you about this already, but where do you stand on Downton Abbey?
Oh, I could care less about any of that crap.
But I'm telling you, me too. But I love
Yeah.
it. It's one of my all-time favorite shows. Never
Yeah.
expected that it would be.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Mm, Yeah. No, I. No. Were you a fan of Letterman at all?
Were you a fan of Letterman at all?
Oh, yeah. No, I. Nah.
Were you a fan of Letterman at all?
Nah. Oh yeah. Letterman was every single night from when I was probably 7 till he retired.
Same, except my 7 was way earlier than yours. But yes, same.
Oh yeah.
So the Stengel brothers, who were the executive producers and head writers, are good friends of mine. And they, I noticed on Twitter, they were like, "Ooh, Downton Abbey tonight, Downton Abbey." I'm like, so I text them, I go, "Are you guys making jokes or is this real?" And they're like, "No, it's the greatest show ever." And I started watching it, and it is absolutely one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. Which sounds like to you, me hearing that One Tree Hill is a great show, but now I'm telling you, if you get a chance, that's the way to go. Galvin bailed out on it, but most other people,
yeah, it's terrible. You have the right thought already, Cody.
I don't think I'm gonna even probably give it a shot.
All right.
If I'm just being honest,
Yeah, that's all right.
Recommendations never really work on me. Once someone recommends something, it kind of just goes out the window.
Even if it's somebody you trust, somebody like me, your stepfather.
Yeah. I mean, probably so.
Is it One Tree Hill that Sebastian Bach was on, or is that Gilmore Girls?
I believe that was Gilmore Girls.
okay.
I have not ran into
Sebastian Bach,
former Skid Row frontman on One Tree Hill. No,
unless Galvin just spoiled a big show for you.
Well, I mean, my goodness, if he shows up, then
it's gonna be even better. You'll love it.
Is this your first watch of the series, or you've watched it before?
I watched a little bit of it whenever I was a young man, and I haven't watched it since then. So, and I didn't watch very much into it. So.
What is the premise of One Tree Hill? I thought it was.
Oh goodness, it's very Shakespearean in a way. You got a brother living with the dad, and the other brother was disowned by the dad, and he lives with the mom that was also disowned by that man. And they're, kind of rivals, butting heads, both on the basketball team, which creates another layer of drama.
Gotcha.
They also are kind of hooking up with each other's girlfriends, which another layer of drama. There's a murder or attempted murder. A lot of
I gotcha. All right.
Much like Macbeth, where they played on the high school basketball team.
Exactly.
Desdemona, I'm open.
Yes, it is very I highly recommend it to anyone.
All right. What about porn? What is your go-to porn?
Category?
Yeah.
MILF.
MILF
Sure.
stuff, we had a great story this morning that Galvin did for Hot or Not News. It was a woman who
35-year-old nurse who the husband walked in on her having sex with his son, who was 15 years old.
Yeah, we know it's illegal. We know that's bad, but still kind of hot.
They were watching a movie together, and she said how horny she was, and then had him take her into the bedroom and stuff. And she said how she knows this is so wrong.
So wrong. So wrong. But she was a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I saw her when I was waiting. Is that what the mugshot was?
Yeah. Good stuff, huh?
Yeah, I'd ruin my relationship with my father over something like that. Yeah. I mean, not that we have much of one anyways, but
By the way, I'd like to point out, just a side note, you just called her a solid 8.5, and the one that I said was an 8, you said no way.
6.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
Do you watch American Pickers at all? Have you seen that show?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
So the taller of the two, the tall, skinny guy, Mike, I think is his name. He's got a girlfriend, and they were in a car accident together, and her picture has come up. And we had a big argument this week about how hot she was. She is hot. But I thought she was like a 6, but then evidently she rode the Sibian on Howard Stern's show, and she was really hot back in the day. And she looks like she's normally an 8, but the Galvin picture that Galvin sent out was, I thought, just a 6 at best. And we've been arguing about that all week.
Did you send me a picture? Okay, I'm
looking
at
it.
Yeah, that's the mugshot of the nurse.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, in this picture of the nurse, she doesn't look very good.
No, but you should see her in the nursing uniform. That's where.
No. This is her. This is her in the nursing uniform. I don't think she looks as good.
Yeah,
I would give her
in the
about
courtroom, she looked good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anybody looks pretty good in a mugshot, because then it adds that layer of this person's a lunatic, which is a big turn on to me.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, the nursing thing, I mean, she looks all right, I suppose.
Cody's been on fire this week. I don't know what going on with the algorithm, but I've seen a lot of your stuff this week. There's a lot of who should have played who and movies, and a lot of every time I watch it, I try to recall something to bring up, and then there's been so much that I can't remember. But really, if you're not following Cody, follow the Cody Tucker Show on Instagram. You can follow him on YouTube. He's got his podcast on there. What do you got for us this week?
So I have some casting original choices.
Love these.
Haven't done those in a while. So all right, so first couple of Star Wars ones. So one of the people who tested and was almost cast in the role of Han Solo alongside Al Pacino and Kurt Russell was Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, yo, Luke.
All three of them up for the role before Harrison Ford.
I think
as was Christopher Walken.
I believe there's footage of Kurt Russell reading Han Solo
Yeah.
I've
lines
seen that, yeah.
out there.
Kurt Russell, I could see.
Yeah.
Pacino or Sylvester Stallone, no way.
Yeah.
No, this is fresh off of Party at Kitty and Studs. I don't know if you're familiar with that film, but
the big porn.
yeah. The role of Princess Leia was originally offered to Sissy Spacek and Jodie Foster.
Sissy Spacek will always be Carrie, right? Is that
Yeah.
Carrie?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
all
that's
I could
Carrie.
always, no matter what she did after that, I just pictured that weird Carrie stare that she had.
Yeah, it's
Gross.
Rip Torn's sister, I think, or cousin.
That I didn't know.
One of the two. Yeah. Yeah, she's a strange looking human being.
Yes.
You know?
Carrie, I've pointed this out on the show, where the first time the words "get her done" are uttered. Larry the Cable Guy stole that from John Travolta in Carrie when they were putting the pig, they were getting the pig blood and they were yelling, "Get her done, get her done." That was the first time I've ever heard that phrase marked in a movie.
That's amazing. I did not know that.
Take that, Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, jeez. All right. The voice of Darth Vader before James Earl Jones was originally supposed to be Orson Welles.
That I don't think would be too bad.
No, it's a good one. Orson
Problem
Welles
was
has a good voice.
He died so long ago.
The worst part of that, David Prowse did the voice
Yeah.
behind the mask and didn't know until the premiere that he wasn't the voice.
Nobody told him.
No.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
great.
you know, David Prowse is the same guy in A Clockwork Orange that's carrying the old man in the wheelchair.
That's right.
Try
the wine.
Yes. Yeah. I never knew that was David Prowse. But and then before Johnny Depp was cast in Edward Scissorhands, original choice was Jim Carrey.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
that would have worked.
Yeah.
He's gangly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The original choice to play Johnny Depp's role in Nightmare on Elm Street was Kiefer Sutherland. Pretty.
That wasn't that big of a role, though, was it?
I mean, for Johnny Depp, it was.
Yeah, for Johnny Depp. And Johnny Depp also got sucked up by the mattress.
Yeah.
And that movie scared the hell out of me. And then I bought a bazooka gum after the movie, and the gums, Fortune said, "You will soon get a new mattress."
Oh.
No, I won't. Yeah, it was scary.
Jeez.
No.
And then last one of the people who auditioned for Courtney Cox's role in Friends was Leah Remini.
Yeah, I saw a thing I put out on Instagram. It was all the people that could have or were supposed to play that audition for them, and it was called Acquaintances. It just showed all the pictures.
Didn't I think Jamie Gertz had that role, right?
Oh, really?
Up until a point, whatever, like she was totally in for it, and I don't know whether she just was like, "No, I don't want to do it."
She had it.
That is what I got from you this week, Cody. That's what I couldn't remember. You said that I talked about it earlier in the week that Friends was a derivative of the movie Singles, the Cameron Crowe movie, and that they offered him to make it a show, and he turned it down.
Right. Yeah. Warner Brothers wanted to turn it into like a spin-off TV series, and he's like, "Yeah, no, thank you."
I love Singles.
And Singles is amazing.
Yeah,
Singles
like the
great
greatest
movie.
Band cameos of all time. I mean, like Alice in Chains is in there.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam.
And Chris Cornell standing out on the sidewalk listening to his sound system in his car.
Yeah. That's a great movie. I'm a big Matt Dillon fan.
Yeah, Matt Dillon's great. All right, anything else? We got anything else this week?
No.
Okay.
Spent.
No.
I'm fine. That was a sufficient amount. I just want to make sure I don't cut you off if you had something else planned.
Oh, no, not really.
What do you got
I
for the
think
weekend? Anything going on this weekend?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
All right.
I'll just be, just probably watching more One Tree Hill, and then Sunday watch a little football.
Do you want to tell Cody his new name that you gave him? His alter ego?
I was speaking about you this weekend, and in a flurry of getting my words out, I called you Cody Tucker. So that is your,
that works.
Yeah,
I've heard
Tucker.
worse.
Yeah.
So yeah. Tucker rhymes with a lot of things.
I
I've heard
understand.
all the derivations of them. But yeah. Do you need an officiate for the wedding?
For Carmen's wedding? Are you
yeah,
are you
I'm
somebody?
ordained.
Carmen.
Yeah, I've been ordained for a while. I've never done an actual wedding, but I imagine it can be that hard.
He's
Just,
a man.
you know,
He's a man, Carmen.
Yeah. Now, granted, I'm not going to fly out there or any of that kind of stuff.
That would be the problem. We'd have to get you here.
I could just do it through Zoom, I believe.
Just like this.
That's not legal.
Definitely
That's not
doesn't
legal.
count.
We'll just like build a robe and then put the computer screen on the top
On the
like a head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a max headroom.
Right.
But if you a last minute thing, I could probably write something up.
I will keep you in consideration for sure.
All right.
All right. Well, there you go. Minister Cody Tucker, or as I like to call him, Toady Effer.
Cody won't even come here for the wedding.
Yeah.
No.
You are invited though.
Cody made the list, huh?
Listen, now that it's opened up,
Yeah.
now that like I have to honestly, now I'm gonna have to fill out my side.
Okay.
Because Chad has a lot of friends from college he still keeps in contact with.
Gotcha.
Where like my list is basically my family and everyone I work with.
All right.
I don't have a lot of outside friends.
All right. Well,
So-
Cody won't be there. So
Okay.
No. Does that mean I have to send a gift? If
I think that's what she was saying.
Yes,
She'll be looking
Don't
forward.
worry.
She'll be looking forward to that bandana coming in the mail.
we accept
Yeah.
Venmo, so you're good.
Okay. Well, yeah, that'll work.
Do you-
$10 coming your way.
Do you have a copy of Cody's book, Carmen?
Mike never gave me one.
No, you don't get one. You can find it at the Cody
it's
Tucker Show. You can go buy it.
thecodytucker.com or Amazon. You can find one there.
I'll give you one for your wedding, Carmen.
Thank you.
No problem. Cody, we'll check in with you next week. Thank you, brother.
All right, man.
All right,
Have a good one.
There you go. Cody Tucker, everybody.
Cody in now. Cody's in the wedding.
Yeah.
This is great.
Listen, everyone's very excited. I was
Would
like,
you be? I wouldn't be surprised if Cody Tucker shows up to the wedding with a solid 10.
oh,
Like his
yeah.
girlfriend's just smoking hot.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, this is Shirley.
But I think he shows up in the bandana and the ACDC t-shirt.
That's fine.
With
He's
the jacket on over.
Oh
it.
no, he wears a tuxedo T-shirt.
Yeah. He's like, hey guys, this is my old lady Shirley, and she's just smoking
Smoke
hot,
show.
blonde, with red lips. Oof.
Adult actress.
Yeah. former
Yeah.
adult actress. All right, we got to take a break. 800-771-1025 are the phone numbers. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. I'm not engaging in conversations with you on social media. A lot of times, I'm just being honest, I'll read your responses. People hear things we say on the radio, and then they'll respond on social media. I'm not going to get into a text conversation with you, but if you'd like to call the show, feel free. 800-771-1025. You got 20 hours a week to reach us. And if you can't get through during that time, then I'm sorry. But the phone lines are wide open. We don't normally screen the calls other than to just put people on hold so we can get to them. And you can feel free to say what you want to say. But I'm not writing back a 3-page email to you. I'm just letting you know now so you can save your efforts and the time that you waste as you do that. A couple of things to remind you of. Friday, there is a liquid lunch at the Hooters in Brandon. I will be out there from 11 to 1 along with Monica and Dizzy, who will be broadcasting live with JP. And I will be buying your first round of Bud Light for the people who get there early. And we also have the Bucs 50th anniversary hats that will be given out to the first couple of people that come there. I don't know how many. I don't remember what they said.
102.
102. Jesus.
102 beers, 102 hats.
All right. That's going to be a big tab. And then also on Saturday, John Senning and Gio will be teamed up, and they'll be broadcasting live from the brisket shop. That'll be happening from noon to 2. I will be coming by to hang out with those guys as well.
Consume some meat.
Yeah, I would like to consume some meat.
Meat cake.
Yeah. And then on Sunday, we will be out there for the first tailgate of the year. Bud Light presents the Mike Calta Show tailgate, which is happening outside of Raymond James Stadium on Ohio and Himes, the same place it has been for the last 3 years. And we'll be celebrating the first Buccaneers home game as we welcome the New York Jets to town. And it is all brought to you by Bud Light, the Brisket Shop, and Wild Fork providing the food for the Brisket Shop to cook. This is an exciting relationship. bringing those two together.
Yeah,
the
for
brisket
sure.
shop has always done fine on its own. Now you mix in Wild Fork on top of it. We may be eating duck.
This is like the
pheasant.
the Avengers.
Yeah,
coming
it is.
together.
It's meat Avengers.
We're gonna have tailgate tickets the entire time we're out there to give away. So
yeah, we want people to come to the tailgate. So if you would like to go, you can simply go to theboneonline.com and register there. It makes it very easy for you to. Mike Olivera will pick the people, a couple of days before and let you know whether or not you're coming. And we do want a lot of people there, so it'll be good. Galvin, I have talked to you about it, but I finally saw it yesterday. The new truck that they have out there that's a bar and the TVs.
Oh,
It's Pepin put it up yesterday. It's just a mobile bar with big TVs inside it. It's fantastic.
Opens up and has a thing. Yeah. Nice.
So we'll have that out on site as well.
I mean, maybe we could use that for the wedding.
Oh, everything's an opportunity.
Yeah.
I like the way you think, Carmen.
Follow the money.
I like the way you think.
Yeah, buddy.
Have you thought about where you're doing it yet?
Like I said, it's either going to be like Clearwater, Tampa, or
But have you thought of
Sarasota.
a place yet, or just you're not even sure of the city?
Oh, Chamberlain High School.
No. So we were thinking about this golf course that we go to because a lot of his buddies from out of town, that's what they would do for like their bachelor party thing.
Gotcha.
And
Not the one you got kicked out of.
No. And it happened once. I went back the next day and I apologized. So that was all good.
I don't recall. What did you get kicked out for?
Because when she said her name was Holly, I booed her. She's like, yeah, you're too drunk. I'm like,
drunk white girl booing her name.
That's a great little spot, too.
In your defense, she doesn't know Holly.
Exactly.
Even I boo Holly now. Boo.
Yeah.
Man,
and like
you
I
have to
said,
leave.
the next day we went back because we had annual passes, and I just apologized. I was like, hey, I'm sorry. There's a backstory behind it. It wasn't directed at you, and I apologize because you were not involved in the joke, and I get it. And she's like, yeah, you just seemed a little too drunk, and we can't let people get that rowdy here. I was like, I get it.
Yep.
I'm not mad at all. I'm sorry. So we were
history.
Yeah, we were all good the next day. But no, there's a golf course that we go to that has like a resort, and it's up by you, actually. I don't know if I can say it or not.
Yeah.
Oh, Saddlebrook.
Oh, yeah. Saddlebrook's nice.
Yeah, very nice. We actually know the golf pro there, so that was something that came up.
Whole Saddlebags getting married at Saddlebags.
Oh, man.
Galvin's just like on a roast
I know.
today.
What is it me or is it you?
I'm upset that you're getting married, Kevin. I was holding out hope that
I get it.
602 out the gate, he was on fire.
I know. But we thought that would be nice because they have the golfing. Two, they have it's a really nice resort. They have pools and places to stay.
I've stayed there before.
Right. So we thought that
When I lived in Wesley Chapel, the minute the power would go out, I'd go to Saddlebrook.
Yeah, sure.
About 5 minutes, we'd be in Saddlebrook already.
Yeah, I mean it's a great place, you know what I mean? So that was that was the first thing that came to us, and then the other place would be trying to find someplace on the beach, but then again, that will depend on the date.
The month.
Yeah, the month and the date.
Make me
because-
wear a suit in the middle
hot,
of April.
No.
on the
Sweaty.
beach.
But again, if we did it,
If you do, I'm wearing beige.
and then because the other thing is back to the numbers and the all the angel stuff.
Numerology, yeah.
Yeah. So like his thing is he does not want to have an April baby, but he likes April as a month. So he was like, we could get married in April.
What a weirdo.
He's overthinking this,
What
man.
a
He's
weirdo.
really overthinking it.
I love him so much. So because when he said that, I was like, but I thought he's like, yeah, no babies in April, but we could get married in April. But the problem with April, we have the cruise. So
I can't wait for you guys to be getting married and stuff. And Chad's going to be like, Carmen, I just feel off. I don't think we should get married today. And you're going to be like, what's going on? And then he's going to walk over and rip my shirt open, and I'm going to have a big opal necklace. And he's going to go, no! It's kryptonite.
he can feel the power.
Yeah.
Carmen, I mean, I think you just said it out loud without really realizing it. Why don't you get married on the cruise?
Yeah. It's all done. It's
So-
all taken care
All
of.
of your friends could come. We got the
Yeah.
ceremony on the cruise.
But then they have to buy flights to Florida, go on the cruise. Like we
They
would,
got to come to Florida anyway.
right? But then they'd have to buy the cruise too.
We'll
like
give them a
that's even
discounted
more
rate.
money.
We'll give them a discounted rate.
So we talked
But
about.
then
maybe-
also, Carmen, anybody who is a listener who wants to come to Carmen's wedding could also buy the cruise.
Right.
I know there was discussions about possibly the next cruise would be stopping off in Key West again.
Cannot do that.
Oh,
so
no?
we had a meeting about that this week.
I was saying she could have got married in Key West, then you don't have to get on the cruise. You don't want to.
Right.
None of these cruises are going to Key West that are only there for 4 days.
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
That
was
sucks.
a blast.
Yeah.
Carmen, if you got married on the cruise, that would answer a lot of your problems. You wouldn't have to do half the catering or the drinking or any of that stuff.
Maybe get your beak wet on the backside. A little,
percentage.
Code Carmen, kick it back.
Right.
Kick back.
Right. Yeah. And again, the only thing that is really like
You're getting gifts now from 400 people.
right on top of the people that we invited. Listen, it was a suggestion. It was a thought. But
Carmen, by the way, a guy hit me up and said, "Hey, I would love to give Carmen $100 as a wedding present, and I would prefer to Venmo it to you and then have you gamble and give her the thing." I go, I gotta be honest with you. Why don't you give it to Carmen? She can decide if she wants me to gamble it or not.
I'm in. I'm in for that. If
All
people want to give Galvin money to gamble to give me as a gift, I'm 100% okay
What if
with
it
that.
loses, Carmen?
That's okay.
All right, it's a gamble.
I love how Galvin turns old school Mexican when he gets mad. What if he loses, Carmen?
Orderly, listen to me. It's not guaranteed.
Listen, we did that on the cruise last year for my birthday, and I didn't take it. I took the straight up cash, and I missed out. And so at this point, you know what? I'm not gonna lose all of my money because not all of my wedding money is going through you. So it'll just be a little.
And I
piece.
won't do it all on one bet.
Right, and I don't think
maybe
you're
I
just
will.
gonna. And I don't think you're just gonna straight up try and lose.
No, of course not.
No, right?
yeah,
like,
I want to be a hero.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So I feel good about it. So let's do it.
This wouldn't be.
I am so easy peasy about this. I really am.
Not like Bridezilla, Chadzilla.
I listen.
1 plus April plus 2 equals Archangel.
Make sure you get my moon rocks.
Yeah.
I mean, we did a wedding on the cruise before with Chubbs.
Carmen doesn't
Carmen
know
don't
about
remember
that.
that.
Oh, I forgot.
She didn't make it.
Carmen wasn't there.
I think you should get married on the cruise first night.
Oh, really? You don't think we should do first
Like a
night
build-up?
bachelorette party, second night bachelor party,
Ooh, that's
third
pretty
night
good.
wedding?
Yeah.
That's
you
pretty
know?
good too.
Yeah. Or do
Yeah.
it first night separate.
If we do that, then we need to bring some strippers with us so we can have a bachelor party on the cruise.
I mean, don't we already bring strippers with us?
I know, but I mean, like,
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
like we should go to. We should get one of the sponsors to be like Penthouse Club and bring girls with us.
Yeah.
For the bachelor party.
I'm sure they'd be totally fine on a cruise. We wouldn't have any problems.
No. Not like they drink too much.
Dude, I saw a girl on the cruise and she had her Cash App and Venmo on her T-shirt.
Yes, I
And
saw
they
that.
were like newlyweds, and she had Cash App, Venmo, just married T-shirt.
All right.
Years ago, the first time I was driving and I saw just graduated with a Venmo thing, and I was like, I'm going to give this person some money because I think that's brilliant. You know, a kid going off to college or whatever. I didn't do it, but I thought it was a good idea.
Throw them $5.
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
And it builds up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it builds up fast.
But I just thought it was such a good idea that they deserved it. You know.
Did you see on her outfit where she had her OnlyFans?
I didn't get that far.
Carmen, you really should take this into consideration. Cruise wedding would be the way to go.
Yeah, I'm definitely considering it. I think more so of like the pre-party instead of the actual wedding.
All right.
But I think the cruise could definitely be incorporated into this.
Well, now we got to
somehow.
incorporate everything.
Yes.
Cruise,
No.
tailgate, pub crawl. It's all Carmen's
I'm
wedding.
1025 the Carmen.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Like, you got to pick one.
These were your guys' idea.
Yeah, ideas, not the whole thing.
Yeah,
you don't
pick
get the
one.
buffet.
Like every event is now Carmen's wedding.
Yeah, pick a meal.
I pick nothing. you know, you guys ruined
We're
everything.
still bringing the strippers. We're still bringing strippers.
Strippers are done.
How many times we have to go to this wedding?
Joe already called them. They're locked in.
No, that's it.
Yesterday, you sent me a news story that I clicked on and didn't read it. It said that the iPhone batteries may be crashing and dying fast this week.
Yes.
But I didn't read why.
Well,
Can you tell me why? Because yesterday at noon, my phone died.
Well, did you update to the new thing? So did
Yes.
I. And
So
my
I-
phone is definitely going slow, or the battery's going
I am a
dead quicker.
beta tester, so I am in on the things early before
Yeah.
people, and it completely shut my phone down by noon yesterday.
So they released iOS 26, which
Yeah.
is the new operating system for your iPhone, and now people are saying it's killing their batteries.
It's killing it.
If you have an older phone.
Thank God I have too much. I don't have enough storage because he keeps on trying to update mine. It's like, hey, bro, you got so many pictures and emails and stuff, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, it's different. It's got some new features and stuff. But
I have the new phone.
So I left my house at 6 a.m. or at like 5:30, and my phone's already down to 70%, which usually it's not.
So mine's same's. I'm at 92% still, but I know that yesterday by noon I was driving back from the Bass Pro Shops and it was already dying.
The conspiracy theory is that Apple purposely kills the battery on
Slows
your
it down.
phone.
Yeah.
That way you feel like, I need to go get the new phone. Which I think the iPhone 17 comes out this week.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. And I think I have the 16. So.
Yeah, it's the 17 and the iPhone Air, which they released.
I am probably due for a new phone. I think I don't know.
Because you're like on an 8, right?
No, I think this is an 11.
Oh yeah. Do you have a button? Is you got a button on it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but I
What
do.
kind of charger do you have?
The Lightning charger.
Yeah. Now
you have an old school
now
charger
it's
too.
USB-C.
Yeah.
That no,
They're
then-
upgraded
Oh,
now.
yeah.
So,
It's been a while.
When you upgrade, all your charging cords, it's all.
Well, I'm waiting for the email where they tell me, "Hey, you can get all these for free," and I don't know
think
how.
You,
and then
I think you can if you. Who's
You
your
just have to
carrier?
go in.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Mine is T-Mobile.
Yeah, I think if you call them up, they'll tell you. Oh yeah.
So
Come on
we're,
in.
we're thinking about changing from Apple
Oh,
to
gross.
Samsung.
Gross.
Why did the numbers tell you that's what you needed to do?
No,
You're gonna be
The
green bubble.
Angels.
You're gonna be green bubble in the
You're
chat.
out, you're out of our group.
that's fine. Yes, green bubble. Listen, Chad went down a conspiracy rabbit
Oh,
hole and watched all
jeez.
these
Oh,
videos,
boy.
and Samsung is the way to go. And also,
Yeah.
we
By the
are-
way, all those conspiracies are done by Samsung.
Samsung, yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. But on the opposite hand, all those ones are done by Apple, so they're both bad, right? I don't know. This is his decision, but we're changing to a family plan.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God.
You are the giddiest girl I've ever seen.
Yeah, I love my fiance.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And
I can't wait to talk to you in 4 years.
Okay.
Be like, stupid Chad's coming home. Mike Calta, show hello.
No,
So
no.
loud.
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's happening?
Hey, first of all, I love Galvin. He's got the best one-liners. When he said 102.5 the Carmen, it is kind of changing into that lately.
Yeah.
But hey, it's for a good reason. And secondly, I know, sports like NFL and other networks are much more politically pushing a narrative now than they ever have. But do you remember back in the day when I felt they weren't as political? They fired, remember the guy Jimmy the Greek?
Sure,
For that
yeah.
really stupid comment he made?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say stupid stuff, and represent the networks like you're, pushing something stupid. They're all going to get rid of you for that.
Oh, there's a big difference. What Jimmy the Greek said was blatantly racist, and he said it while he was away from the, he was away from the studio.
Had a couple of knocks.
And
I
he was
think.
a little bit drunk, yeah. And there was things that he said that upset a lot of people. But what he said was also racist. And what Jimmy Kimmel does is give commentary on things that are happening. That's his job to do. And because his opinion was different, is the reason he was fired.
Nobody's really offended by that Jimmy Kimmel joke.
No, the Jimmy Kimmel joke, which we
actual
didn't
joke
get
was
to.
funny.
Your
Yeah.
car is too loud, sir.
They're pretending
joke
to be
was great.
outraged by that, but they're not. This
No.
was a bigger thing.
The key that the thing that they're outraged by is before the joke. What he said is that the right is trying to push the fact that this guy was anything but a MAGA guy, and because all signs, we don't know, all signs supposedly say that this guy was a Trump supporter and that he was a right-wing guy, and they are trying to say the opposite of that. And we don't really know all the details yet.
Carmen has the audio of the full joke if you want to go through it, or I don't know. Okay.
At this point.
All right.
And the joke itself was just funny, where he said the fourth stage of grief was construction.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a funny joke. Mike Calta, show hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
I don't understand why phones are so hard for people. Like, is there a possibility that you could make enough noise that guy had on his last phone on your phone? Like, if you tried to.
I think they're calling on speakerphone, and that's what the background noise is, and then they don't hear it, so they don't know.
Maybe they have the update, and that's why it's killing their phone.
I don't know what the problem was with that last call.
Wild.
Say hello. They say hello back. I don't know. Before we go to break, I want to tell you about my friend Jeff Borum and his team at teamborum.com. If you're looking for help in the real estate area, well, better to have one person that is to have a whole team, and that is Jeff and his team powered by eXp Realty. If you're looking to find a home, the home of your dreams, say that you got a new job or you know that your current home is going to be sold and you're coming to some money and you're looking for that dream home, you can simply go to teamborum.com and look at the homes they have listed right there. From the 200,000s all the way up to about $4 million. They got a house listed I saw for $3.9 million on there. That may be your dream home. Somewhere in the middle might be more realistic. But whatever you need, they got it. And if they don't have it, they will go find it for you. All you need to do is go to their website and give them a call. And of course, if you're looking to sell your home, you know the best place to do it is at teamborum.com, because Jeff and his team live right here in the Tampa Bay area. Grew up here, live here, work here, know the area better than anybody else, and they will get your home sold and get it sold quick and for the most money. If you want to find out what a realistic value of your home is, you could simply go to teamborum.com and right there at the top of the website, put your address in, get an offer, high end, low end, an average cost, and even a cash offer. That is all available to you for free at teamborum.com. That's Team Borum, BORHAM, teamborum.com for all your real estate needs. Tell me you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show. We will take a quick break. When we come back, we got football picks to do. It's the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Listen to me. I mean, feel free to call me a hypocrite or whatever you want right here to my face on the phone lines. That's how it works. What I'm saying to you is, if you've been listening to the show and you have an opinion, whether it is the same or different, and you feel like you want to express it to me and you send me a 3-page email, I'm probably not going to read it, and I'm certainly not going to respond to it. I'm not writing you back another 3-page email so that we can get into an email conversation with each other. I'm letting you know I'm not doing that. However, the phone lines to talk to me like an adult, face to kind of face, are wide open. And it's even toll free. 800-771-1025. From wherever you are in the country, you can call on my dime and talk to me about it. You can agree with me, disagree with me, call me dumb, call me stupid, call me, what did he call me? He said I was a hypocrite. You want to call me a hypocrite? It's whatever you want to do. But that's how it's going to happen. I'm letting you know ahead of time. If you spent time while taking a poop or laying in bed and said, I'm going to tell him, and he, dear Mike, let me tell you something I've already done. I'm not done. Every once in a while, I'll get a, hey, can you tell me where the tailgate is? Or can you tell me what the song was that you played coming back from break? Or can you tell me why you call pap, 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 pap? Yeah, those are fine. Yeah, I'll give you all those answers. But when you come out with, these are the 3 pages worth of reasons why I think you're wrong, well, I'm sorry. I'm just not. If you want to call and talk to me, feel free to do so. The conversation does not carry over into a 3-page email on social media. Telling you up front, saving us both the time and the worry. Phone lines now filling up. Maybe the hypocrite guy is there. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good, buddy. I was just trying to call in and see if there's a chance I could win some tickets to your tailgate event.
All right. Do we have those, Carmen?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give those to you. Hold on. That's line 1. That's it, though. We're out of them now. Mike Calta Show, hello.
Hey, it's TJ. Thanks. I'm a big fan of you guys. But I had a comment about the whole Jimmy Fallon thing. So if he,
Jimmy
I
Kimmel.
think his Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, sorry. How do we know how much his salary was? I bet he was one of the higher paid hosts.
I bet he's in the 15 to 20 million a year guy. Sure.
Kind of like how you're the highest paid radio host, and if you fell from number 1 to number 4, they would have to probably look at adjusting either your pay or finding someone else. So I don't know, just a different perspective.
Well, it is a matter. It is a matter of. I'll be honest with you. It's not even so much ratings as it is sales, which is even more detrimental. So if the ratings were number 4, but yet more people were still sponsoring the show, probably wouldn't affect anything. But if sponsors were dropping off the show and there was less money being generated from the show, then no matter whether we're in first place or fourth place, if you have a guy who's in first place and he's not doing any commercials during his show, that is not successful. That is just a guy who's got people listening, but they're not making any money. So it's very possible that he lost a lot of his sponsors as a result of his political talk. And that could be a very valid reason why he'd be losing his job.
It says he was making $16 million a year.
16. That's about what I expect. So, all right. Thank you for your point, sir. I appreciate it. Mike Calta Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you remember you were talking about the Jimmy the Greek thing. Didn't Howard Cosell get in trouble for calling a guy? He was a monkey running down the sidelines. He goes, "Let that monkey run."
Right, but I don't think Howard Cosell, although he did get some heat for it, he didn't mean it as a racial thing. He just meant it as the guy moving in the physical ways that a monkey would look. And he did get reprimanded for it, but it was also early in the 70s where it was the first time where you'd go, okay, sorry.
His thing, what Howard Cosell said, was that he would always refer to his grandchildren as monkeys. Look at those monkeys running around and this, that. And that's why he said it. That's what he says.
Okay. We were just talking about Jimmy the Greek. And, so.
Jimmy the Greek said, thank you, we're breeding black slaves to be bigger. And
he said they have faster twitch muscle. Right. And, he was going into the whole breeding of slaves and how they became, all that stuff.
I have talked about this before. When I was in St. Leo, there was one of the guys that was in my dorm who had a son. He had a baby son who had to be like maybe 3 years old. And he happened to be black. And the son would climb him from the knee up to the shoulder and rest on the shoulder. And I said, he climbs like a little monkey. He was climbing like a monkey. And the guy was very offended by that. And now, all as an adult and it being 2025, I can see why that was a poor choice of words, but my intention was not bad at all. And I think he even realized I had made a mistake. But he goes, that ain't cool, man. And I go, no, I didn't. I meant like he literally is climbing you.
My nephews call me Ant Monkey.
Well, they're right about that.
Because you're so hairy?
Yeah.
Yes. Just crazy and
Smell like a
fun
baboon.
and play. You know what I mean? But that's what they call me.
This says Howard Cosell was not fired for the controversial monkey comment, like you said, but the incident contributed to the decision to resign from Monday Night Football at the end of 1983 season.
Yeah, it has to be rough. Oh, listen, it's also easy to go, well, it wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, because we're not black.
Right,
so.
exactly.
Mike Calta Show, hello.
Happy birthday, Mike Calta, Medicine Man.
Yeah, it's not my birthday. Where did that come? You're like the third person to wish me a happy birthday today.
Oh, yeah, I saw it around this time. Maybe I may have a couple of days off, but I got to say one thing. It was a great concert last night.
Which concert was last night? I don't even recall.
Cage the Elephant.
Oh, was it packed?
Oh, there was a pretty decent crowd there.
Yeah, you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a good time. I got there a little late. My other friend, Glenn, bailed out. He got too tired from working long hours yesterday, and he called me. And he was supposed to pick me up at 5, and he called me at 5. I had an e-bike all the way down to the sound there.
Oh, my God.
Like going through a fire.
And you don't even know how to relate to that, long hours of working. You don't even know what that's like.
Now I feel it from riding an e-bike, like, there and back. All my muscles in my bone are hurting me now.
Yeah, but he's not pedaling. He's just riding on the thing.
No, it is pedaling, too. It is pedaling. You keep it going, because you don't pedal it, you won't get as far.
Oh. Wow.
Because that's how the electricity works with the pedaling with a combined called pedaling system.
I feel like you're saying pedaling.
You got to get one of those things.
All right. You are the dirty Lance Armstrong.
Especially these bikes I use, they're over 100 pounds apiece, you know?
Yeah. Well, at least you made it to the show. So you went by yourself?
Yeah, I went by myself. When I got there about 6:30, and I went to the downtown pizza and had a slice of pizza by the Capitol Theater, had a beer, and walked there. About 6:45, I got it from Mike Olivero, and I got stuck with an extra ticket, and I tried to give it away. I couldn't find anybody, but I got 2 tickets in my wallet.
You should really let Love Tiger live with you. You'd have a built-in friend. You guys would be able to do stuff together. You wouldn't be so alone.
No, I got no place for anybody to live in my house.
You got plenty of room.
No, he's got all that junk.
Yeah.
I don't. My house is only 900 square feet.
Love Tiger drives, doesn't he?
He does. Love Tiger drives. He could drive you guys around.
I got no living space in my house for anybody.
No, put him on, let him sleep on the couch or something. Come on.
You got 2
I'm
rooms.
not going to have him sleep on my couch.
You have 2 bedrooms.
Man, my house is so small. I walked out my bathroom naked. I'm going to see him right away, you know? After taking the shower.
He's going to pull a Tom on you.
Yeah.
You've got 2 bedrooms.
My bedroom is like a storage place, the other one.
Oh, well, clean it out.
There's no place to put a bed. What?
Clean it out and let Love Tiger put a bed in there.
I got a lot of expensive stuff in that bedroom.
Oh, you say expensive. I'll give you $50.
My vinyl albums. I got stuff that's my clothes in it. My closets are too small.
Oh man, there's like a whole room full
My
of
house
body
is
glove
built in
shirts.
my house is built in the 70s. It's like, oh wow, my closets are too small. Everything is too small in there.
Hey, I have an idea.
What?
Why don't you do football picks with us this week?
No.
I'll take a shot at it.
All right.
Oh, what's the big deal? More work for
Nothing.
Carmen.
Yes, that's.
Oh, be able to put a little M by one of the.
I already have M's. I got it. I'll figure it out. Don't worry.
We should break, right, Carmen?
I mean, whatever Mike wants to
What do
do.
you want to do? Do we have to break?
I don't care.
No, I know you don't care, but what do we have to do according to the clock?
Yes, we should break.
All right, we'll break and we'll come back and we'll do a football picks with Medicine Man for the first time. It's a Mike Calta show. It's 102.5 The Bone.
Yes.
Johnny B, host of the after show, in the studio right now with Carmen because we're about to do our football picks. Also, Johnny B performing at Skankfest.
Yeah.
Coming up in November, which we will be out there, courtesy of our friends at Visani Comedy Theater in Port Charlotte.
I don't even really know how Skankfest works. It's just multiple shows, I'm assuming.
Yes.
But it's all going to be in this one venue, I guess.
No,
Yeah.
I think it's multiple venues.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But it's like a music festival. So
Right,
you have
okay.
all the different acts and stuff. So they have schedules, and we're gonna go see this one, then go see that.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know where you're performing at, Johnny?
No, they don't have the schedule yet. Now, I do kind of have the idea. So, that they have that big giant, where they keep all the floats and all that. It's got a name for
Mardi
it. It's
Gras World.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I believe, from what I'm understanding in some of the emails, the shows are all going to be kind of going on in this giant facility. They're going to have like 10 to 12 rooms, where people are performing all the time. So I think it's all going to be kind of in this one giant building. And then maybe a couple will branch out into the hotels into the French Quarter and stuff like that. But it's all going to be like walking distance, like right there, on top of each other. But yeah, I mean, crazy. When you look at the price of like a ticket, your first thought is like, whoa, that's a lot of money. But then you think,
How many shows?
Right. You could see Tim Dillon and Shane Gillis and Dave Attell and everybody in the same day. It's crazy.
Naked Karen Fian.
Oh, my God, yes.
That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
By the way, you know who Karen Fian reminds me of? And I always was trying to place it. I'm like, what? Because she has kind of that bitchy attitude and face and stuff, but she's hot. Jennifer Grey from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the
Yeah.
entire time,
Yeah.
she's looking at you just with disgust.
Yeah. Yep, I feel that. All right, we got Medicine Man. What line was he on, Carmen?
5.
Medicine Man?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. All right, we're going to do our football
here.
picks. Here we go. Medicine Man, will start with you. Tonight's game, the
Okay.
Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills.
I'll go for Miami.
All right. Joe?
I am going with the Bills.
All right. Galvin?
Bills.
Carmen?
Bills.
Johnny?
Bills.
Gio?
Bills.
I will take the Bills as well.
I'm telling you right now, if the Dolphins win, I'm going to lose my mind because Medicine Man.
Medicine Man, the Bengals are at the Vikings.
I'll go for the Vikings.
All right. Joe?
Vikings.
Galvin?
Vikings.
Carmen?
Vikings.
Johnny?
Vikings.
Gio?
Vikings.
I will take the Vikings as well. Medicine Man, the Texans at the Jaguars.
I'll go for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right. Joe?
Jaguars.
Galvin?
Jags.
Gio?
Jaguars.
Carmen?
Jags.
Johnny?
Jaguars.
I'm taking the Texans.
I got to tell you, it's a toss-up.
Yeah, I'm taking
but
the Texans.
I'm just going Jags at home.
There's no way the Texans are losing another game. The Colts at the Titans, Medicine Man.
I'll go for the Titans.
All right. Joe?
Colts.
Galvin?
Colts.
Carmen?
Colts.
Johnny?
Colts.
Gio?
Colts.
Colts. Raiders at the Commanders, Medicine Man.
I'll go for the Commanders.
Yep. Anybody not taking the Commanders?
No.
No.
All right. All of us Commanders. The Rams at the Eagles, Medicine Man.
The Eagles.
Galvin?
Eagles.
Carmen?
Eagles.
Johnny?
Eagles.
Gio?
Eagles.
Eagles. Joe?
Eagles.
Yeah. Falcons at the Panthers, Medicine Man.
I'll go for the Panthers.
Joe?
Falcons.
Galvin?
Falcons.
Carmen?
Falcons.
Johnny?
Falcons.
Gio?
Falcons.
I will take the Falcons as well. The Steelers at the Patriots, Medicine Man.
The Steelers.
Galvin?
Steelers.
Joe?
Steelers.
Carmen?
Steelers.
Johnny.
Steelers.
Gio.
Steelers.
Steelers better not let me down again. I'll take the Steelers. The Packers at the Browns. Anybody taking the Browns?
No.
Medicine Man?
The Packers.
Okay. The Jets at the Buccaneers. Medicine Man.
The Bucs.
Galvin.
Bucs.
Joe.
Buccaneers.
Carmen.
Bucs.
Johnny.
Buccaneers.
Gio.
Bucs.
I will take the Bucs. Medicine Man. The Broncos are taking on the Chargers.
I'll go for the Chargers.
Galvin.
Chargers.
Johnny.
Chargers.
Joe.
Chargers.
Gio.
Chargers.
I'm going to take the Broncos.
Chargers.
Saints at the Seahawks. Medicine Man.
I'll go for the Saints.
Carmen.
Seahawks.
Johnny.
Hawks.
I will take the Seahawks as well. Gio.
Seahawks.
Joe.
Seahawks.
And Galvin.
Seahawks.
Couple more left, Medicine Man. The Cowboys at the Bears. Medicine Man.
Dallas Cowboys.
All right. Galvin.
Cowboys.
Anybody taking the Bears?
No.
No. Okay. Cardinals at 49ers. Medicine Man.
I'll go for the 49ers.
Me too. Galvin.
Niners.
Joe.
Niners.
Johnny.
Cardinals.
Ooh. Carmen.
Niners.
Gio.
Cardinals.
The Chieftains at the Giants. Medicine Man.
I'll go for the Giants.
Johnny.
I'm sorry, Chiefs.
Carmen.
Chiefs.
Joe.
Chieftains.
Galvin.
Chiefs.
I will take the Chiefs too. Gio.
Chiefs.
Yeah. And finally, the Lions at the Ravens. Medicine Man.
Great game.
I'll go for the Lions.
This will be the showdown of the week. Galvin.
I'm going Ravens.
Joe.
Ravens.
Johnny.
I'm going Ravens.
Gio.
Ravens.
Carmen.
Only because they're at home. Ravens.
Yeah, I will take the Ravens too. And there you go. That is your week.
If Medicine Man wins, we quit. We don't play anymore.
We can't play
Deal.
football anymore. The
In.
season's
I'm
canceled.
in.
We have to give him the money.
All right, Medicine Man.
I could use it.
We
All right,
just
Medicine
stop.
Man. If you lose, you have to pay each one of us $300.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So good luck to you.
I could use it.
All right. See you later. There you go.
I got to tell you, if he wins this week, we should pay him the money. But if he loses, he can never call or get tickets ever again.
That'd be fine.
By the way, the over for the points for the Lions against the Ravens is 52.5.
I'll take the under on that. I think it's going to be a fight out. I don't think they're going to score that
I
high.
think it's going to be touchdown city.
Yeah, kind of like the Bills when they
I
played the
say
Bills.
42 points.
All right, well, take the under then.
I'm going to take the under.
I hate taking the under on anything.
Yeah.
I know, because then right away you're like, you start crapping through the whole game. You're like, oh,
And
The
it's
game feels different when you watch it that way.
because you're rooting against them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if you could take the under against a team that your team's playing, I guess. You could do that and feel good about it and stuff. But you're rooting against them. And also, it happens so often. This person has scored under 30 points, like in basketball, under 30 points in the last 17 games. Oh, I'm going to take the under. 58 points.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah,
on
that
that
happens
game,
all
you
the
son
time.
of a bitch.
How annoying was the Bucs over? Because I had Baker getting 2 touchdowns in the over, and I put like $100 on it. And then the first quarter, they're just going back and forth scoring touchdowns. I go,
Oh, yeah.
dude. The over, it was like 42, and they already had like 21 points in the first 10 minutes of the game. I'm like, oh, we're good. And then third quarter, nothing. And then fourth quarter, barely scoring and missing field goals. I'm like, all right, I'm done betting over under. It's so dumb.
Johnny, in the first 5 minutes, I was like, ooh, I may jump on the over on this because they were scoring like it was just, nobody's business.
I know a lot of people jumped on
Bucs losing.
Bucks winning,
rather.
before they got the ball back.
Oh, yeah.
Because when I guess the odds were because like 90% chance the Texans were going to win when they were like in field goal range.
Nice.
And then they got the ball back. So a lot of people jumped
They
on
were in
that.
field goal range, and they did not kick a field goal. And we needed that. We all needed that field
Fairbairn.
goal.
Yeah, Fairbairn.
Yeah.
We needed them to kick that field goal, and they opted out, and they went for it, and they didn't make it. We
Yeah.
were like,
Stupid.
why? And they were down by 4 points.
Yep.
You get 3 points.
Yeah.
You would have. Oh my God,
Idiots.
That
We were all like, what?
I almost got
But
in the car.
Galvin said, this game will end with the field goal.
Yeah.
So
You think Todd Bowles had a bet on Nick Chubb scoring a touchdown there?
So the rumor is that they let that happen.
Oh, they
And-
did?
Yeah, and they were asking a lot of the players in the locker room, and they're all like, "Oh no, I think it was just a really good run." And they're like, "You sure that you didn't let that happen?"
Yeah.
No, I think it was just a really good run.
It was in the script.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, Johnny, I'm very excited that we're going to be headed out to Skankfest.
Me too, man. It's going to be
Asani.
It's going to be the ultimate field trip, dude. It's going to be fun.
Who are you going? Are you bringing your wife, or like what would you do?
No, God, no.
Excuse me.
Skankfest, man. No, I mean, Matt Fernandez is going. We're the only two people from Florida that got in, so we'll be hanging out a lot. He's one of my best buddies. So, and I'll be hanging out with you guys.
I love Matt Fernandez. I think he's one of the funniest guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing the both of you out there.
Oh, we're gonna eat so much great food.
Oh my God, Matt's already sending me like TikToks of restaurants and stuff. I'm like, buddy, we're on it. Don't you worry about it. We're eating all the good food.
Austin sent me yesterday a guy who makes the best gumbo in New Orleans.
Oh.
And he delivers it.
Oh.
So he'll bring it to you.
Okay.
It was so good, Austin wrote a song about it.
I don't know. I don't know if crawfish will be in season.
It will not. I already looked it up.
Because I do know I did find the place finally when we were walking around.
Super Bowl time, they're in season.
Yeah.
February is really the time. But we were. I mean, I'm sure somebody's got them.
You gotta freeze some, right?
Yeah.
You're in New Orleans. You gotta have some crawfish.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm going for the etouffee.
Are crawfish in season here?
Now?
Yeah.
I think now they are.
Bring a cooler.
Oh, just bring them. Hey, can you guys cook these up?
Cook it up.
Wait, we have Florida crawfish in New Orleans?
No, we get them from New Orleans.
Right. It says here crawfish season generally runs November through July.
I have January through July.
With peak season February and May.
February and May were the ones I saw.
So you should be able to get them though still.
All right, listen, I'm down. I don't have to be peak.
I know what Carmen's not eating this time.
Oh, yeah.
Scramp.
Is that what got you last time? The scrimps?
Yeah, that's definitely what got me. Because I remember someone tried to order cocktail shrimp for an appetizer and they said, oh, we don't have shrimp right now. And then I got a seafood salad that had crab and shrimp on it. And I just didn't think about it. You know what I mean? And I was like, never.
How
again.
is Bill Bellamy not on the show this week? Not your fault, Gio.
Yeah,
I'm saying, like, how did they not reach out to us?
Yeah, the
guy's been on the show. Guy loves us. I love Bill Bellamy. If anybody goes to see Bill Bellamy, tell him he only wasn't on the show because they didn't call us about him. We would have loved to have had him on.